Hey y'all. Woo, child. This episode was a doozy. We got to talk about this thing. Oh my God. What's wrong with these people? Like, I went into this episode thinking it was only something wrong with Giselle, girl. There's something wrong with all these people. We got to get into it. Y'all may as well come on, get comfortable. Shoes off, wigs off, loosen them bra straps. Okay, get your chicken wings and get extra napkins in case your fingers get greasy. Because we got to talk about these people tonight, y'all. Go on, hit the like button before your hand get too greasy. Go on, hit it. Bianca Edwards, thank you so much for the super chat, boo. She's telling y'all, welcome to the Royal Family. Get ready to laugh, relax, and have a good night. The Royal Family absolutely appreciates every one of you. And she is right, and she does speak for every last one of us. We appreciate you. We love you. You are welcome here. Before we get into this thing, let me go and give y'all a disclaimer. I'm liable to light up everybody tonight. And I mean everybody is liable to get lit up tonight. If you a diehard fan of anybody, duck and cover. Ain't nobody safe tonight. Ain't nobody safe. Everybody can get the business. So please be aware. They showed they behind so bad tonight. Y'all, we got to lay into these heifers. I'm sorry. We got to lay into them. Vita, hey girl. You said what a party on the porch? That where it at? Hey Delicia Dismute, what's up, girl? Miss M01, how you doing? Happy Sunday to you. My good sis is here. All right. You got to pop in and out. I know that's right, but I'm glad you popped in, sis. Child, she got on your nerves, but if you'd have seen tonight, it was a few of them got on my nerves, and we're going to talk about all them hookers tonight. Jackie Gaines, what's up, girl? I appreciate it. It ain't aired yet out there. I understand. I get it. All right. Who else here? Bianca Edwards. Hello, beautiful. How are you? I appreciate you. Miss Gardner 57. You say you can't wait for this review, girl. We finna dig into the tail tonight. Yolanda. Hey, girl. My good sis is here. Hey, Marilyn. How you doing? Lita. Hey, pretty girl. How are you? Who else we got? Ashley. Hey, girl. I know that's right. We got this week. We got to have a good week after this mess we just saw. Miss Kaiser, so say, how you doing? Lel, how you doing, boo? Auntie Eva, hey there, how are you? Hey, DV, what's up? What's up? Don D in the house. Al. Okay, Miss Sparkle, how you doing? Good to see you. That's our Mary Kay lady. Y'all, listen. That's the Mary Kay lady. Miss Sparkle, see if you can put your link in the chat. Make sure everybody know how to get to you if they need to get to you. You know what I'm saying? D. Marie, hello, baby sis. I'm glad you're here. I knew you was coming, though. I knew you was coming because we got to talk about Potomac. Man Reeves, hey, girl. How you doing? Mm-hmm. Good to see you. Good to see you. Who else we got up in here? Because I don't want to miss nobody. Because when I start talking about these people, you know, I might not even take a breath. Debbie Garcia, what's up, girl? We got Debbie here. We can talk. Where's Deborah? We got Debbie Garcia. Where's Deborah Randall? So we can get into it. My sis, the beautiful Cece Miller, is in the house. The beautiful and gorgeous Niecy Rose is in the house. Cool gamer. What's up? Always here, always on deck, always cool. We got Nacho Twins mama. Hey, boo. Hey, Janice. How you doing, girl? Good to see you. Catherine Bennett, how you? You say Candice gonna be reading and snatching edges all season. It looked like to me she got a right to it. Y'all know I hate to be on her side because I don't do her. But God darn it, she deserves everybody she pop off at this time. Queen of Hearts KS, what's up, boo? Hey, Deborah Randall. There she go. That's who I was looking for. That was the other Deb I was looking for. I need both of the Debs, or else the party cannot start. Emma Crawford, how you doing? Rolling around with my mama name. How you been, girl? DM Rocks, what's up, child? Wendy, I don't know if Wendy was doing too much for me. I don't. I don't. It was a lot of people doing too much, and Wendy wasn't one of them, in my opinion. Wendy wasn't one of them. Not to me. Now, maybe you seen more than me. And that means when that link come out, I want you to hit that link and come let me know what Wendy was doing. Okay, because I want to hear what everybody got to say about everything that has been going on. Kiki here, y'all. Hey, boo. Kiki got time today. DS, hey, DS. Happy to be happy. Glad you made it. All right. Who else we got in here? I don't want to miss nobody. We got Yvette all the way from Birmingham, England. Okay. I think I done got everybody. Did I get everybody, y'all? Did I? No, I didn't. Mega Million. What's up, girl? How you? Okay, now I think I got everybody. So y'all know the rule before we get started. First off, hit the like button. Y'all know what I beg y'all every single time. And not just for me. If y'all are in any Black creators chat, please hit the like button because it helps. Y'all know the algorithm is not geared toward us. So y'all hit that like button and help a sister out. Always do that. I don't care if you click on their video and jump right back out. Hit that like button because it matters, okay? Do that. It's important, okay? And then number 2, anybody come in here, if I miss them, don't y'all miss them. The rule on the porch is make sure that y'all greet everybody. Everybody should feel welcome. Everybody likes to feel welcome. So make sure that nobody shows up and feels like they're just being tolerated. Okay? We got a deal? Everybody, we on board? Hey, Miss Gigi, I appreciate you so much. Miss MO1, you switched over as I was watching the Married to Medicine reunion and Quad was getting them folks together, and I ain't even a Quad fan. Child, I ain't studying Married to Medicare. You know I don't fool with them peoples, but I'm glad you came because I fools with you. Okay? You say, what you say, girl? You say you can't watch them no more. Giselle done ruined it for you. You ain't watched tonight. You're having dinner. But you're going to see her perform tomorrow over there in Atlanta. All right, I feel you, girl. Go on, support her. Miss Peaches, N.O. Child, you ain't late. We just getting started. So why didn't the doctor tell her she been putting stress with her sew-in extensions? We don't know that lady getting sew-in extensions. And if it was a matter of like traction alopecia or alopecia from being pulled, it wouldn't just be in the top of her head. The doctor actually told her the truth. But y'all, let's get into this thing, man. Let's get into it. I don't want to miss nothing. Let me jump on in because I don't know how many mods I got, but I want to make sure I pull mine up so I can help mod the chat too. I got to help out. It's like the soul food restaurant. You got to cook, bus tables, take out trash, and be security. So let me go ahead. I pull it up. I'm ready. I'm ready to help Maud. I'm here. I'm on deck. Okay. Egypt just told me she on the way. All right. So here we go. Let's go. Let's go. So now y'all know we didn't get no preview for this week last week. Now the last couple of weeks they ain't been giving us no preview for the next week. Now this week we saw that the preview was back. Y'all seen that? You know, coming up next week, the coming attractions. We've been having to wait, lurk on social media, check all the little, you know, Housewives blog sites and get the, you know what I'm saying, get the little teasers. But now tonight, they finally brought back the preview for next week, which I appreciate. Let us know what's coming. Because what happens if I'm busy? What happened if my eyeballs on the sewing machine when y'all drop the teaser and then I miss it? So I'm glad they finally did do that. You caught that, Niecy. I'm telling you, I'm glad they did it. I am so glad they did it. But, you know, so that came back. But they did what they normally do. They started where they left off, which this time I can appreciate. Because y'all know last episode went off with Candice saying, Eric, bring your so-and-so here. So Eric was there and they had the conversation. Now listen, I'm going to tell y'all the God heaven truth. The first couple minutes of that conversation, I missed y'all because I was on Netflix watching this movie called The Luckiest Girl Alive with that girl from the 70s show with the big eyes, Mila Kunis, the funny looking one. Now listen, this just real talk. Y'all go check that movie out. Trigger warning, it's going to piss you off, but it ends up real good. So that's what had happened, right? So I ended up like a couple minutes later, I had to call Niecy Rose and find out like, well, which part did I miss? So I didn't miss but like a couple of words, but I got it. So they started off, yes, traction alopecia can happen at your edges. It can happen other places too. It actually can, but I'm just saying the lady got problems because she's stressing. And most women know if you get stressed out bad enough, your hair gonna fall out. If you don't know, let me just tell you, stress can take your hair smooth out. Don't sleep on it. It's called The Luckiest Girl Alive. It is a good movie. Michael Morris said, I'm still waiting to hear their tagline. Child, you might be a waiting baby child because I can't promise you they finna give us no taglines. I don't know about that now. We getting previews for the next episode. We might need to quit while we ahead. Your stress will take your hair smooth out. I watched my mama hair fall out wearing over my brother. Sure did. That was the first time I saw that lady hair go thin. Now it came back later, but stress will take you out of here with your hair. Niecy, you say it happened to you in the exact same spot? Me too. Mine didn't get as bad as Wendy, but Wendy said that she saw it happening and didn't do nothing about it. I don't know whether she thought it was just going to go away or whether she thought she could just drink some extra water and it was going to fix itself. It won't. You have to do something about it the minute you see it happening. Okay? But I'm glad she went to go get some help, and I'm glad they televised it because that's something that really be going down, especially with sisters, and we don't talk about it. We'll sit up and be quiet or glue a wig to our forehead rather than just deal with what's going on our scalp and with our hair health, with our follicles and cuticles and all that good stuff. But that's neither here nor there. Let's get into what happened on this show, y'all. Y'all know this will be all night. We'll be talking about our hair and that time that man had stressed us out and our hair was popping off every time we combed it. So we ain't finna do that, right? Hey, LJ. So listen, they started where they left off. And apparently Candice was still giving him the business. Now, when I clicked on, she was telling him, don't cut out nothing she said. Don't cut out none of this. Don't, bump the fourth wall. Like, it is what it is. Now, from what I understand, Eric was trying to act like he don't have nothing to do with it. He was trying to act like he don't have nothing to do with it. Why you telling me? I can't control what she say. I can't control what you say. But I beg to differ, Eric, because we know that y'all be sitting up with them plotting stuff, just like Candice told us about them plotting on Monique, trying to figure out what lie to tell about that baby not looking like his daddy. And did you forget? And that, I think that's why Candice called him, because she done been a party to some of them meetings where y'all sit up and decide who to attack next. Hey, Randa. Say traction alopecia does not only affect edges. That's true. I had it years ago and it was in the middle of my head and I was able to have it successfully treated. It's true. That's why I said it can happen other places. Maybe you was responding to her because I had kind of acknowledged that. Yeah, it does happen other places. Lita say, yeah, Like how transparent Wendy was about her hair. That was a real talk and consultation by the doctor. Yes, and I love that it was a beautiful black lady doctor. That was beautiful. Yeah, I don't blame Candice either, Emma. That's her husband. She accepted that man. She got every right to call them hookers on the carpet telling lies. Eric was playing a Carlos King in the moment. Yeah, he tried, but the way that Candice handled him, baby, I listen. Y'all know I don't applaud Secret Squirrel too many times, but Secret Squirrel, this one's for you. Strange, baby, you did that. Say, yep, she wanted all her fourth wall in, nothing left out. I know that's right. Hey, Yolanda. Say, dear Candice, a woman nursed a sick snake back to health. The snake bit her. She asked the snake why. You silly woman. You knew darn well I was a snake when you took me in. Giselle is the snake. Amen. But she said it in her confession or not, Deborah. I mean, Randall, she said it. She said she got too comfortable with Giselle bad word brain. Now, that's what she said. Deborah said, I agree, stress will affect our hair, but Wendy's been gluing, sewing hair in from the start. I remember those pasted down edges. Just because you paste down the edge, it doesn't mean that you gluing in hair. There are snap ends, there are clip ends, there are half wigs, demi wigs. I know because I wore plenty of them. It doesn't mean that she was sewing hair into her head. I'm just saying. We don't know enough about that lady business to say that. And alopecia is serious, and it does happen to black women a lot. Miss Gigi say, I've had alopecia since 8, now 40 plus. Those who had it and recovered, blessings for you. I live with it well now. I got a couple of real good friends that lost, like one of them lost all of her hair to alopecia, and one of them lost a lot of it. Giselle is the devil, but y'all don't let me tell what happened. I got to tell it. So, anywho, Eric went to capping, and here's the problem. Her edges ain't what's going thin. It's the top of her head. It's not her edges. And she wasn't just slicking them down for nothing. She was slicking them down because she really probably needed to get her forehead threaded because her edges was just way too big. Like her hairline came way down too far. That's all. But anyway, enough of this lady hair, man. Because we ain't finna sit up here and act like we ain't all had hair problems. Now, cut that out. But anyway, so she went ahead and left. And what I liked about Candice in this scene was Candice was like, look, hey, Chocolate Sunshine. So she was like, look, I'm leaving because I got too much to lose, which she do. And I understood exactly what that lady was talking about. Giselle don't have nothing to lose. Giselle ain't got nothing going on. So, of course, she left, walked right on up out of there. She didn't say nothing to nobody but Eric because I guess she said, Eric, I know you part of it. Let me tell you about your behind real quick, like in that order, Mama D style. And she walked her little hips on up out of there. And I say, go, Candice, go. You missed them few minutes, girl. You know I don't mind telling you what happened. Okay. So anyway, then she was like, you know, she got too much to lose. And honey, Miss Thing say, not today, neck, not today, ankles. I say, not today, neck. I am so tired. I say, this little girl right here, who child? So anyway, the other girls are sitting out front while Giselle was in there talking with Candice, trying to spread bullcrap on that girl husband. Hey, my plum. And while they in there, Wendy went to talking about, you know, telling Cherie she had met up with Peter or whatever and talked about the restaurant and the 20% and blah, blah, smacking it. I'd be surprised if she go through with it because it looked like to me that would be a stretch for her to just throw, 300 bands out there on the humbug and hope it worked. Because we all know restaurants normally fail in the first year. You know what I'm saying? It's not to say that Peter can't do a good job. He's proven that he can. But that's still a huge risk, you know, to just throw 300 racks out there. So whether she do or don't is neither here nor there. I don't think she is, but, you know, they did talk about it. Yes, honey, Gizzard's ankles. Y'all is not going to ever let that go. Yes, Gizzard's ankles. They was talking about Gizzard's ankles. Uh-oh. Lily, thank you so much for the cash app, sis. I appreciate you. Love you. Alita said, I'm not a Chris fan, but what those heifers are doing to him is not cool at all. At all. And you know I am never the fan of a dust devil. I am never the champion of a dust devil. Absolutely not. Hey, Sheila. What's up, girl? Micah saying, I miss the days of Housewives when we had true entertainment. I don't like watching these franchises witnessing people's families and lives destroyed. Right, but my thing is, if we would just witness it, I could work with it, Michael. The problem is they try to engineer the destruction of people's marriages and families. That's what's real tacky. Wendy don't do it. I don't think Wendy gonna be able to do that. Because you know, regular people, when you ain't got it, like, you know what I'm saying, just like you not a multi-millionaire like some mega big shot, that money hurt. You know what I'm saying? People who got big money, they do stuff like let their daughters bid $80,000 and $95,000 on a pair of their mama earrings, like little Blue Ivy did over there to the Wearable Art Gala. Because baby, that was the cutest thing. Did y'all see that? Oh, child, that was so cute. The dude that owned Miele, he was bidding against the baby. He thought he had them earrings at the 75,000. Child, little Blue jumped up 80,000, waving her fan like she caught the Holy Ghost. And then he said 85, and little mama jumped up, said 90. He said 95, little mama jumped up, said 100. Baby, he ended up paying $105,000 for them earrings because little mama said she had the coin. Now, unless your mama name is Beyonce and Jay-Z, you know you ain't got no 300 racks to just be throwing around like that. Is all I'm trying to say. So I feel like while it might be a great opportunity, she might make that money back. But I like that Peter was so honest with her, like, girl, even if it go well, you're not going to see no money back for a couple of years, dog. Don't look for nothing. So I think she need to take that into account. But she had that talk with them or whatever. Just light talk, little light banter. Say Candice said, y'all not about to play with her marriage. Y'all talk amongst yourselves. I wasn't mad at her. Candice gathered Giselle's wig and ankles all together. Sure did. And put them in a scrunchie. That's what she did. Put them right in a scrunchie. Pull out that triangle again. I don't know about the triangle. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. She did. That was later. Yeah, they try to manufacture stuff. Yeah, she walked out, honey. She said, not today neck, not today ankles, and rolled right on up out of there. Well, it got deeper after that, girl. Emma say Gizzard Neck really does need to stay out of people's marriage. She really does need to mind her own business and stay out of everyone else's. Well, if she do that, she ain't gonna have no job because you know she don't have no business to tell. He say, and you know Blue have it up because of pity. She got the coin. Oh, you say she gave it up because of pity. She got the coin to outbid that man. Oh yeah, she do. She do. I think Miss Tina was like, baby, let that man have them earrings. I think she gave her the eye. Michael Morris say, speaking of Mo, have you watched her live stream on YouTube about the false room? Yes, child. She sure did drag that lady neck rings. I seen her drag them neck rings about them lying on her. Hey, Dana Cutler. Yeah, at restaurants, if it's hell, I wouldn't put no. Now, you asked me to put $30 or something in it. You know, I could do that. Don't ask me for no $300,000. First off, I ain't got it. And if I go scrounge up $300,000, I bet you I'm not finna give it to you, hoping it work out later. Randa say Candice supported Giselle when she attacked other cast members, Ashley and Monique, and didn't really speak up that much for that girl, for her girl Wendy. Now it's her turn. No sympathy here. Yeah, I ain't got no sympathy. You right, Randa. Now when you right, girl. I ain't got no sympathy, but I'ma still call it down the middle. Candice is in the right. I see, y'all know me. Y'all know how I am. I can dislike somebody and I'ma still tell the truth. I'm not lying on nobody for no reason. Sheila said, I wasn't feeling Robyn trying to have a moment with Juan. Me either, child. He don't care about that prenup because he is not remarried. Sheila, you better get out my head because that's sure what I was thinking when I was watching it, girl. Hey, DH. Uh-oh, my DT is here. That's right. Welcome to our weekly discussion of RHOP. Now, let us like this video and talk about these people. Grab a champagne and talk about the people. Yes, that's what we need to do. So, listen. Then, all of a sudden, now, to me, this felt like it was all of a sudden. Okay? So, Giselle wanted to ask me about, like, oh, I texted you and you didn't respond or whatever. And Robyn was like, y'all go somewhere and talk about that. Now, I was with Robyn on that. Egypt Nile in the building. Hey, girl. So I was with Robyn on that one, right? Y'all go somewhere and talk about it because that's between y'all. Why you keep trying to do this in front of people, but whatever. So then while they there, Ashley tried it. Oh, Giselle being thrown up under the bus. My thing is, hey, Rochelle, how is Giselle being thrown under the bus? Now, see, I can already see this, the narrative they trying to push. Giselle was thrown under the bus and everybody else was saying it. And it's only Giselle is the bad person, blase squaze. First of all, let me just say this for the record. Giselle threw herself up under the bus. Who told her to walk up on that girl talking about, is this what cancer, not cancer look like? At the end of the day, whether she lying, not lying, that's between her and her God. That's she put that mess on social media. First of all, who the hell lies about cancer? If you sitting up lying about cancer, we all, you know what I'm saying? We either black or ethnic up in this chat, so we can keep it real. Y'all know, like I know, what you say out your mouth got power. Just like you being told a lie about cancer, that mess will happen to you for real. So if Mia is telling lies about cancer, she the one putting herself at risk. What I don't understand is who the hell made Gizelle and Robyn the social media police? That's the thing that I didn't understand. Giselle walked up on that girl hostile, being rude and slick at the mouth. You threw yourself under the bus. Hell, Karen told her y'all had questions and y'all was talking about her with some naysayers. But if you didn't run up on that girl like that, you wouldn't have been up under the bus. And that's a big bus. Sheila Bryan said Robyn felt groggy getting out the chair. Wendy told her to sit down, inviting everybody to family day, but not Wendy. Child, Wendy shouldn't have cared. I'd have laughed at her. Hey, stylish looks. Say, I notice sometimes YouTube unsubscribe me. Maybe it's a glitch. No, they do that to black creators all the time. Everybody, if you think you unsubscribe, resubscribe. But like, even if you think you subscribe, just double check, because they do that from time to time. They will unsubscribe you and you'll be looking up like, well, dang, I know I subscribed to that channel. So always double check, not just my channel, every black creator you know that you frequent their pages, their channels, you like their content. Make sure you always hit that like button. Double check your like button because they'll take likes back, and make sure you always double check your subscription, okay? Michael said, we all know that Giselle never cared for Candice, even when she and Mo had their altercation. Giz only cared about running Mo out the door. Right. Candice better not be friends with her ever again. I don't think she will. I think she learned her lesson. I like that she wasn't either, but this is what I want to talk about, y'all. I want to talk about the fact that not only did Ashley bring that out the blue, talking about, Giselle, the one being thrown under the bus. I didn't like that Robyn was trying to blame Wendy. Like, when in that moment, Wendy did something. Wendy didn't do nothing to her. Like, let's be very clear. Let's be very honest about this. Wendy didn't do nothing to them. She went over there and didn't really want to go, but then she kind of wanted to go because she wanted to know who. I think her main purpose for going over there was wanting to know who Mia's friend was, because she was like, okay, well, who this girl? I want to know who she is. Okay, child, DT always cutting up. Always cutting up. That's my DT. I like him like that. But, you came over there and you said Robyn and Giselle. She was like, I never said nobody's names. And production played and she was like, well, are you just mad at these two? Or like, the girl asked the question. She didn't blame you. She didn't point you out. She didn't do none of that. Oh, Debbie Garcia said, I only got 67 likes. Y'all, would y'all really do me like that? Would y'all really do me like that? No, for real. Like, for real. Yeah, YouTube real slick. They real slick. But even though YouTube might be slick or whatever, we can't treat each other bad either. I know good and well y'all not up in here kicking it with us on the porch, and I ain't got but 56 likes. Would y'all really treat me like that? Because I know some people be yelling, screaming, cussing, and going off about it. And all I did was beg nicely, like, please hit the like button, and I can't get, now I'm up to 76 likes. That's a little better, but that's still mean. What did I do? No, really, what did I do? I'm just wondering. Okay, we up to 81. That's a little bit better. That's better. Thank y'all. I appreciate you, for real. So listen, I didn't understand where that came from. I feel like Robyn want to still be mad because Wendy fronted on her behind last season. And she knows she couldn't handle Wendy from last season. So now her and Giselle both walking up in the new season still mad about last season. Girl, get over it. Girl, get over it. Because if anybody was going to be mad, Wendy had a right to be mad. Because y'all tried to play with her marriage last season. Now this season, y'all want to play with Candice's marriage. And I feel like y'all trying Candice harder. Because you got the nerve to act like that man is around there looking for them old groceries. Ain't nobody looking for them old stale pastries. Like, girl, if you don't stop playing, I always want to call Karen old Giselle. You ain't no sweet 16, baby. Now let's just tell the truth and shame the devil. But anyway, she tried it. And Wendy was like, look, I'm giving this girl the benefit of the doubt, even though her and Mia don't get along, but I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt. Robyn steady talking about it's just confusing. It was misleading. And my thing is confusing and misleading to whom? Y'all don't care that much about her like y'all really trying to rack your brain and losing sleep over her possibly having cancer. Stop it. Right. She's still mad at Wendy for dragging that quote unquote relationship. Thank you. When we all know Juan don't want you. Juan did everything but laugh in her face during that scene. I can't wait till we talk about that, y'all. Sheila say, I'm trying to figure out why Robyn trying to give dry broke Charisse. Charisse not broke. She dry as hell, but she ain't broke. Did you say Gizelle and Robert always throwing somebody under? Oh my God. I'm not studying about you. Hey, Talk Facts. Boo, how you been? Yeah, it was real pitiful. It was, Nisa. It was what it was is like we thought we had a gotcha moment for Mia. Mia done flipped it back and said, F y'all. So now we got to pretend like we were so worried and concerned and you wasn't giving updates and we was confused and it was misleading. Okay? So me and Giselle talked. And this way I know Mia, I won't say this. I've known that Mia's full of crap for a moment, for a hot moment. Okay. So she up there talking about she didn't expect it from Giselle. Well, who the hell did you expect it from? This the only heifer on this show ain't never had nothing remotely resembling a storyline at all. So who the hell else do you think is going to zero in on your social media and make it all about it being their business except for Giselle? Who else? Who else other than the Lord of the Rings is going to be worried about your social media posts? Who? Got me up here sounding like a goddamn owl. Who? She didn't expect that from Giselle my foot. And then, now this is where I got to come for Mia. This is where I got to come for Mia. Did y'all catch what that hoe said? And yeah, I'm calling her a hoe. She tried it. Now, first of all, Tramp, if you've been following me or watching me on other people's channels or you seen me over here on this channel or whatever, don't be stealing my stuff, hooker, and you can't give no credit. All right? Now, I don't want to have to walk over there and thump you in your Adam's apple. But don't be stealing my commentary, my jokes, and my comedic material without giving credit. She up there gonna call Wendy Miss New Booty. I expected it from Wendy Miss New Booty. Baby, I'm the only one that call her Bubba Sparks Miss New Booty. Don't be stealing my commentary because I don't care if G and them brother and them did steal stuff from you. You still got more money than me. Now, God darn it, if you gonna steal, I'm going to need you to give some credit where credit is due. I'm about tired of people stealing from me. This don't make no goddamn sense. I say I know good and hell well that Sasquatch ain't set her behind up there and allowed any of my comedic commentary to ooze out of them huge pores on her face. I know for darn sure she didn't. Not your twins. Yes, the Adam's apple. The Adam's apple. How dare you? Don't be gargling anything I said in your Adam's apple list. You're going to gargle my name and spit that out too. That's what I'm going to need you to do. Sheila said, why is Robyn trying to give so much shine to Charisse? She left Potomac. She another housewife that lives in another zip code after a divorce. Child, because she think that's going to bother Karen. And at the end of the day, Robyn need to just continue to bother some soap and water. Stop trying to bother other people, girl. You tried to bother Wendy. You trying to bother Karen. Bother that soap. And be bothered about whether one gonna help you continue to perpetuate this lie that he still wants you. Bother with that. DT, yes, she really said that on national television. Call that girl Miss New Booty. Am I lying, y'all? Put a one in the chat if y'all heard her plagiarizing on national television. Now, I ain't mad at you for saying it on national TV because y'all know I ain't gonna never be on national TV. But please give credit or quit stealing. Okay, you say lies and steals. I didn't know the heifer stole. I didn't know she was no thief, but we know she's the liar. You say Mia Nokio lied on Chris. Child, yeah, we saw. Yeah, just plagiarizing all willy-nilly. Girl, you better not steal from me. I will roast you to hell and back. I'll roast you so hard the rest of your face will melt off. Don't you steal from me, hooker. Yes, I want Rod Bass to go bother the soap. Stop trying to bother people. Yeah, always watching. My thing is, I ain't mad at you for watching. When you in the right, I'm going to call it. When you in the wrong, I'm going to call it. But if you stealing from me, be careful. Be careful. In the words of Cardi B, be careful with me, Mia. I will roast you to hell. I swear for M&M's. I'll make you walk up there and kiss Giselle and Robyn full on the mouth when I get through. He L say, right, every time I see Suge Reese, I'm like, what the F is she still there? She just one big A decoration at this point. I'm just saying. Say, don't say that you need to be on TV, girl. TV ad 30 pounds and I can't afford it. I can't, because I still like to eat. So I was wondering why that joke landed so well. Yeah, because she stole it. Now, God done it. If you want to be funny, do like them clear people do and pay for comedy writers. And I'll write for you, but you gonna write the check. Miss Kaiser so say Mia face had some serious work done. I ain't studying about her work on her face. I'm talking about don't steal from me without signing the check. Say imitation is not the highest form of flattery. Give credit where it's due. Thank you. Thank you. While you running around here trying to be the Rocky Road version of imitation of life. Girl, don't be appropriating from soul sisters. Don't do it, because you right now you running around acting like your mama ain't your mama, like you real mad because your mama's a black lady. Don't steal from another black lady. Oh, dang, you got another hour to go. Say Mia is late trying to throw Chris on the bus for looking in her direction. She was a whole dancer with plenty of married men looking and touching and paying. First of all, you don't know why Chris was looking. Chris might have been looking like that linebacker got some smooth moves. Ain't no telling what the hell he was thinking. Yes, the rest of her face will melt off when I'm done with her. Debbie says she one of those who watches your commentary and not hit the like button. Sure do. That's why she walking around looking hit in the face. The hell with her. She got a lot of nerve. I ain't like that. But Giselle apologized and they hugged it out or whatever. And then they get back out there and Robyn on her bull crap, and Wendy was like, y'all met her with a different energy, which was true. Trying to blame Wendy was real messy. I didn't understand it. And my thing is, Mia got offended at y'all because y'all energy was offensive. Period, point blank. Okay? DT say Mia Edward James almost Thornton looked like a busted airplane, and the Scissor Sisters both look like rotten raw corn. Oh my God. Rotten and raw? DT, thank you for the super chat. You so bad. Debbie Garcia say Mia hit the like and sent a cash app for that comment you stole. Yeah, and make sure it's some zeros on the cash app too, because you got money. Okay, I ain't one of these people out here flogging. You got money. Okay, help a sister out. Since you got the nerve to steal from a sister, help a sister out. So Wendy was like, child, stand 10 toes down in your truth. Stand in your truth. Robyn went to getting up. Wendy was like, child, sit down. It was funny. It was a little funny. So then Mia out there explaining herself to them people when her and Giselle came out the room. I didn't understand what that was about. Like, why waste your time? Dia saying, hi, Mia, you've been dragged across the porch. I ain't even drug her yet. But she got one more time to steal something from me, and I'm going to. Ellie from Miami says Chris was not looking at Mia and production called her out. I was on the floor. Yes. But my thing is, even if she thought he looked at her, like, girl, we're going to get to that later because that ain't even happened yet. So, anyway, Stylish Luck says, what Mia do? Sis, tag me in. I got you. She up here stealing commentary for me. Y'all know all last season. I sat up here and called Wendy Bubba Sparks or Miss New Booty because she is Miss New Booty. This heifer jump on here. We see her tonight calling the girl Miss New Booty. I'm like, baby, if you don't stop stealing from me, I know something. Ashley say if he was looking at her, he was probably trying to figure out if it was really a woman. Exactly. Ellie from Miami, thank you for the super sticker, boo. I appreciate it. Thank you. So, yeah, she went to explain herself by lymph nodes removed, and they asked her was she cancer free, and she said yes. And My thing is, I'm with Wendy. When Wendy got out the door and the mic was still on, she was like, child, I know she lying. Everybody knows she lying. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't mad at Wendy for that. Like, hell, girl, I ain't your friend. But at least Wendy, even though she feel like she lying, even though she feel like she knows she lying, she still wasn't rude enough to run up on that girl talking about, is this what cancer, not cancer look like? Because first of all, it's her business. Second of all, what if this the one time she telling the truth? You know, like the boy who cried wolf, you know, it is what it is. So she up there explaining herself. I don't know. So then Robyn was still trying to sell it like, oh, she just concerned and I want to get to know you better, but it's hard to tell what's the lie, what's true. Like, girl, just say you feel like she a liar. Robyn did all of that just to mention Family Fun Day to invite everybody's children and then actively not invite Wendy. Like, girl, who is dying to be around you and your sour musky tail? You just started taking baths last month, Robyn. Or did you think we forgot that one sat up there and clowned you for laying around ruminating in the sheets, smelling like butter? See? Did you think we forgot? Because I didn't. You just started bathing last week. Now you want to be brand new and actively not invite her. Wendy talking about, see, the kids is where I draw the line. Yeah, Wendy, that's where you draw the line because you decent and was raised by decent people. This is a woman that her man had to tell her to bathe because she was musky. We know she don't give a darn about being decent. What the hell do she care about being rude to your children? She rude to herself. Anybody that'll lay up and be so stank a man got to tell you to wash your tail, you rude to yourself. DT say if he was looking at her, he was trying to figure out what type of dishes he could make with her face. You so silly. Stylish Look say, girl, OMG, sis, keep your foot on her neck. Mia can't read, and she's known to watch Pal's commentary and use it on the show. Mia was a fan. I don't know why they had her Superman behind. Cause she the man of steel. That's why they had her. She faster than a speeding bullet. Oh, handsome, chiseled chin looking behind. Niecy Rose say only to end up in a sack hopping around. Thank you. Who the hell is dying to go out there in the sun and be hopping around with you? We can't even swear on a stack of Bibles that you wear deodorant, Robyn. Ain't nobody dying to be out there. Baby, Juan roasted the hell out of her. The entire hell. Lord, the water and the soap. Yes. Don D says she washing up now and don't know how to act. Yeah, they help for them bathe more than 3 times in a row. She swears she done got some Wizard of Oz magic. Girl, please, you just started washing your tail. LEL say that was trifling because Robyn and Wendy kids already know each other. Robyn real funny for that. But she thought she was really hurting her. You ain't hurting her with that. It'll be all right. Oh, Egypt said we need 34 more likes, y'all. Help a girl out. If you ain't did it, go do it. Robyn looked like the fat buildup inside a dishwasher. You are terrible. Terrible. Yes, in the hot sun. In the hot sun, Niecy. So I don't see it for Turkey Neck going to get Karen on her side against Chris. Child, we're going to talk about that later. Hey, Divinely Country, how you doing, girl? So that happened, you know, with Robyn being tacky. Oh, you know, tacky Robyn. If she wasn't tacky, we wouldn't know it was her. She done changed the hair color. That was just so we could point her out. So then Ashley, they had asked, you know, why did Candice leave? So Giselle lied, talking about, I think something was wrong with her stomach or whatever. Ashley was like, nah, but she stormed out. Like I saw her storm out. Okay. And then and Giselle played dumb like she didn't know what happened. And my thing is, I feel like she probably wanted to play dumb because she was maybe hoping that Candice was gonna leave that day and nobody else wasn't gonna know she said it other than her and Robyn. But we find out later in the show that ain't finna work because Candice finna talk about you and your good friend RHOP Base finna tell everybody. Nacho Twins mama say just rinsed off for the first time and acting brand new. Is that what you're saying? That's exactly what I'm saying. And for all we know, it could have been a horse bath. We don't even know she actually got in the tub. Somebody got to check the bottom of her feet. I don't trust her. But anyway, so then we get to look Candice with her egg retrieval drama, and she got to do the shot by herself because Chris at work. She did all that dramatizing for her to say the shot ain't even hurt, which it don't when you do the little sub-Q injections, especially on your belly. As long as you pinch that fat up and do it, you're not going to feel that. Like, to be honest, it's not going to happen. Okay. But, and she was talking about, you know, you need to be stress-free when you're going through that process. And you know, that's when she had said she got way too comfortable around Giselle, which she did. And was saying like that she had shared with Giselle everything she was going through, not drinking and stuff, trying to harvest her eggs, and that Giselle stressing her out. Hell, Giselle don't care about you being able to harvest no eggs. Hell, the last thing she want to hear is that you gonna have a happily ever after when she done had a happily never after. The last thing she don't want is for you to have a happily ever after. So it's like, hell, she might have been excited to start telling them stories. Maybe she hoping your hair gonna fall out and you gonna fall off and lose weight or gain a bunch of weight. They don't tell them what all Giselle is hoping for you. But, you know, it's neither here nor there. Neither here nor there. But anywho, moving right along, because that was just like a little quick blurb. You know how RHOA kept doing charade with She by Charade. They gave her one of them little She by Charade segments, like real quick, you know, a drive-by. And then they moved on to the Karen and Ray situation. They getting their manicures, which this was a drive-by too. It's always cute to see Uncle Ray out there with Auntie Karen. It was really, really, really cute. Now see, DT, you dragging Robyn. Talking about that bathtub gonna look like a contaminated lake if she get inside it. You know you wrong. You right, but you wrong for that. But and Aunt was like, oh, this was a great day to do this. She talking about, are you being funny? He said, yes, I'm absolutely being funny. And then she in there playing, talking about paint nail polish. He was like, hell no, you ain't paint my nails pink. And she, you know, mentioned Ashley's class. Oh, I missed that, but I had a fever and blah, 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 blah. And then she gonna ask him, well, first off, Uncle Ray was cute because she was like, oh, I be taking care of myself. And he talking about, is that why you be looking so good? I said, oh my God, he's so cute. I hope me and Papa be cute like that when we get old, you know, all the way old. Because, you know, we getting old, but they all the way old. And it's cute. Okay. And she asked him, was he insecure about her being pretty and stuff? And he was like, I think every man is a little bit insecure. You got a beautiful wife or whatever. And she mentioned the eye candy thing, and he agreed with that comment. And he was like, long as the eye candy just stay candy, you know what I'm saying? And you don't try to do nothing. So I thought that was cute. I thought that was the cutest thing I ever seen. It was a cute little drive-by. We barely get cute little drive-bys in these shows no more. They try to turn everything into a gangland war, complete with throwing drinks and AKs and everything. So I was glad to see a cute scene for once. Yes, super cute. I loved it. Then Ashley got a drive-by with the offer situation on this house. Now, y'all, I still feel like Ashley is faking. I'm sorry. Listen, okay, let me ask y'all. If y'all think Ashley telling the truth about this situation with this divorce, put a 1 in the chat. Put a 2 in the chat if you believe that Ashley is lying through her forehead, because I believe she lying. I believe Ashley's lying. And so she talked about she done made offers on these houses, and somebody else will come along behind her and make a cash offer. And oh, I see them twos. Oh, when the twos come marching in. Hey, live your life. Oh, when them twos come marching in. Well, I see I ain't the only one think she lying. But say people come with a cash offer and the sellers will go ahead and take the cash off of DT say, "For we don't care." Well, I'm gonna care tonight because I'm finna talk about this lie. And so she say basically that she was in shock. Well, I'm not gonna say she said it. You could clearly see she was in shock when when the lady told her, the agent told her that the is already secured. The financing already been secured. Okay, and she don't want to do no cash offer already. Yeah, she playing the fool. She ain't stupid. She playing. Stylish Luck said allegedly an exec at Bravo told that Mia was not asked back for season 7 initially. It wasn't until she posted about the cancer scare that they brought her back. Well, that might be true then. That makes sense. But that's still, you know what I'm saying? That was her lie to tell. Because ain't no, you know what I'm saying? When Monique called out Giselle lie, we sat up there and watched Giselle age 30 years sitting on that stage. 30 years if it was a day. So why you trying to call out somebody else lie to secure a check? Sheila say they're not bathing is the clear people adjacent side of her family. Sure is, child. Alice say too, Michael ain't want to be on the show and it's an easy storyline. That's what I'm saying. Randa say, I know people who make less than Ashley makes on RHOP and buy houses for 1.5 and more. Right, but she want the big house and she want him to pay for it. She do not want to pay with her money. Hey, Nicaise. This is Ashley got a big A forehead with a peanut-sized brain. Yes, she does. So listen. So when she saw that the financing and stuff had already been secured, she looking shocked. Now I'm gonna tell y'all what I think. I feel like Michael agreed to this storyline so he wouldn't have to film, but he like, you ain't gonna get this house for real. Like I told you, we could go with the story and everything like that. But I'm not finna let you get this house for real now. I don't want to buy no house. Michael do not want to buy no house. Michael is trying to hold all his coins close to the vest, baby. All of them. And then we saw in the preview for next week that he done snuck off and got him a whole vasectomy. Because he said, you might have got me already, but you ain't getting no more children. Them two is the only two you getting. And y'all, that thing tickle me. I say, not Michael being smart. Michael slow though. You smart, but you slow. You should have got that vasectomy before you married that young girl with all them good eggs. She got a fresh dozen of eggs in there right now. And you should have got the vasectomy before you said, I do, sir. Now he's sneaking to go get a vasectomy. I heard Michael may have left her. Child, I don't believe that man went nowhere. I think they plotting. Now, y'all might believe her story. I don't believe it. Michael ain't paying for her new home. Michael done already secured the financing. Was you not watching? He just telling her like, oh, we still got to get it secured. That's why we can't let it out that we getting a divorce. He didn't want to let it out that y'all was getting no divorce because he didn't plan on divorcing. And it's like, okay, we just going to go ahead and do this storyline for this show. But you ain't really getting no house. Hey, Nadia, he got this financing secured, but he didn't want to let her know that. Say Ashley be put on trial next week. Oh, yeah. She don't need Mike to buy a medium-sized house. That was a 4,000 square foot house. That ain't medium. Yeah, he said fool me once. Hell, he must have said fool me twice. She got ATM and money bag yo from that dude. Live Your Life say, I think he want to cheat in peace. And you know what I think, Live Your Life? I think you're right. And I think Ashley want him to cheat in peace. It's just Giselle and them worried about that man cheating. Ashley is perfectly fine with that man cheating. He said Michael saw his sack and thought nothing but lead and asbestos was going to come out. He was sorely mistaken. Sure was. That young girl got them children. Yes, she did. Go, Ashley. So anyway, they went to her in the house, little 5-bedroom, 4.5 bath situation. Look nice or whatever. And then after that, she up there crying and stuff. I'm like, girl, stop all that. Stop all that. I wasn't buying it. So then we going over to Robyn house. And this is a brand new house. And she already got dirty, sticky counters. I said, God almighty, no wonder one don't want you. You got a brand new house. Brand spanking new house. And you over there touching the countertop, about it's sticky. I say, this heifer, this dingy heifer here, I cannot. Talking about, oh, we got a new house and we somewhat getting back to where we were. You ain't somewhat getting back to where you were. That man had a whole NBA contract and you messed off that Negro money. You ain't got that kind of money. You ain't nowhere near back to where you was at all. And production messy. They come showing the foreclosed house and showing the townhouse and everything. I say, boy, y'all childish as hell. So now this is the part I want to know if y'all seen. Hazeline, I got to know if y'all done seen this. Let me get some of these comments before I ask y'all about this. Yeah, that ain't nothing new. It ain't. Janice says, as long as he take care of home, she don't give 2 F. Sure don't at all. Michael smart, because that's why he putting in the LLC so it won't be considered community property if they do divorce. Ashley has a 5XL forehead. Yes, she does. All that's true. All that's true. Hold on. LEL says she wasn't crying for real. I think she was practicing for Michael's funeral. you silly. Hey, DV, say you right, Seanitra. Ashley was on Watch What Happens Live 2 weeks ago, and she said they all still living in that condo. Right. Michael do not want to buy no house. Ashley was like, we using this for a storyline. I might be able to go and parlay this into a crib. Mike was like, no, you won't either. Child. And why should she? Rob is a nasty, whoa man. I can't stand y'all. Okay, so listen. So the dirty counters, and now this is the part I want to ask y'all, did y'all see this, right? So when she was talking to Juan, and she gonna talk about my mama texted me and asking me about the wedding situation, and I ain't know what to say. Did y'all see the look on Juan's face? Juan was looking at her like, god darn well ain't finna be no wedding. Like he always looked at her like she got a bird on her head when she mentioned a wedding. Like, I didn't know what to tell her. Like she was waiting on Juan to be like, well, go on, start planning. Juan ain't said a goddamn thing. Juan sitting there like, I don't know what to tell her either, and I don't know what to tell you. I say, let me find out Michael Darby was right and you was not finna marry this girl. That thing tickled me so bad. Janice said yes, and the fact she coming with paperwork, knowing she messed off his money with that dude she was cheating on him with. Come on now, baby. Listen, Nisa, the facial expression said it all. Juan is the real MVP of this show. Listen, the adventures of Juan and Uncle Ray need to be a show. Now, they could be like Ren and Stimpy, Abbott and Costello, Mutt and Jeff, Itchy and Scratchy, all them. What's the Krusty the Clown and Sideshow Bob? Like, they could do their own show. Them is my two favorite people on this entire show. My two favorite people on the entire show. When she said about the marriage, the wedding stuff, and Juan made that face, I say, oh my God, help me somebody. Help me somebody. Listen, y'all, he laid me out. Janice said he want her to keep getting that check, so he playing along. There you go. There you go. So that's when they sit there and she want to pull that, talking about, look what she sent me. Anytime soon, like her mama hinting at dates and she bringing it to him to see what he gonna say. And Juan ain't said a goddamn thing. Just like they said by Jesus on the cross. He ain't said a mumbling word, okay? I never knew what the mumbling was, but they said he never said a mumbling word, and neither did Juan. Stylish Luck say, girl, Juan was about to spill all her tea. Juan was like, you got one more time to say something, and I'm letting everybody know what time. Hello, baby, Juan is the real deal. I want to sit down with Juan Dixon. It ain't got to be on camera. If he allow me to have a pen and a notebook, just a 3-minute conversation to ask about 10 real quick questions. That's all I want. Michael just needed to make a quick cameo and give us the tea on how he knew Juan wasn't going to marry her. Oh, he could, holler at me in the inbox. I ain't going to tell nobody else. I'm going to tell everybody on this porch, but I ain't going to tell nobody else. Juan is over the dusty woman in the dirty house. Double whammy. Double homicide, I'm telling you. Don D said he looked like he want to say, I agreed to the story to save your check on the show, but I will not help perpetuate it. Y'all wrong. Yeah, Juan is definitely cheating in peace. Hell, is he even cheating? He ain't married to that heifer. Lord, when I say, listen, he laughed in her face. Girl, that thing told me up. I say, Juan my dog. Say when Juan gave her that friendly pat on the shoulder and walked off. Oh, gosh. Listen, baby, that warm pat on the shoulder was everything. Sheila say she want the commitment so bad she looks slow. Each time she bring up marriage, yes, because she don't even ask no direct questions or nothing. She just hint around to see if he might be interested. Yeah, y'all hit that like button, please. Say, I only need one question. Is you is or is you ain't? Okay, I got a few questions. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't even gonna fool one. Like I'm finna ask one question. I need 3 minutes, 10 questions, and I promise I'll be quick, sir. That's all I need. That is all I need. Say, that's Juan's buddy. What you expect? Yo, he know. If Robyn get married, it'll be the one stunt double. You know what? I'm finna move on just off of that. So anyway, that's what she want to bring up, that prenup talk. Now, y'all know we had talked about this earlier in the week, right? And I said then, Juan roasted her alive with 7 words. Juan do not play with this dude at all. Juan do not play with this dude. He was like, I make more money than you anyway. Now, this is the thing. I had time to re-examine the evidence tonight. Y'all, excuse me. I had time to re-examine the evidence. And do y'all know what I ascertained? after I re-examined the evidence, I re-examined Exhibit A. And y'all, Exhibit A was when Juan said that, listen, it was no smile. Like, he was dead serious when he said that, made eye contact and everything. That was Exhibit A. Hey, Gaby. Mm-hmm. And while she was back there in production, asked her, Exhibit B was she went to sucking on that straw to keep from answering the question. Tell me, he didn't say that. I think he said, like, I will make, girl, you know he make more money than you, quit fronting. Tell me, you know how men are. But Exhibit C was the fact that when he said it, she didn't bat an eyelash. She didn't rebut that, nothing. That, y'all go back and look at her handsome face when Juan said, I make more money than you anyway. Say, so Robyn think that we forgot the other fake storyline about having a baby. I ain't forgot. Mm-hmm. Emma say, I don't blame Juan because Robert is very toxic. Yes, he is. He said, y'all think when Juan with his side piece and Robyn called, he say, hold on, my homeboy calling. I'm not fooling with y'all. Let me get back to what I'm supposed to be talking about because y'all crazy in this chat. Baby, when he said that, she didn't make no face. She didn't raise no eyebrow. There was no facial tick. Like, did you really just say that? Like, nothing to the contrary. She sat there with a straight face like he was preaching the gospel. And I believe Juan. Yes. He was like, go on, put everything in there you want to put in there. Go ahead now. And she talking about, no, for real. Like, are you for real? Like, child, please. Right, Sheila. Juan walked off slow and laughing. As Nisa say, gave her that good church pat, that good friendly pat on the shoulder. Yes. That thing tickled my soul. Oh, that tickled my soul. Go, Juan, go. Juan was like, Robyn, stop. So she talking about, so well, I don't want you to think I'm only asking for one because I got businesses now. And he darn near laughed in her face. He said, well, that's what it sounds like. That's sure what it sounds like, child. But Robyn did all that for a moment, baby. And the moment she got was not the moment she wanted, baby. Juan paid her dust. In this relationship, she's the dust devil, and Juan paid her the dust that she lives in. That's all he gave her. So then we get to Wendy at the hair clinic. Now, y'all done already talked this scene all the way out at the beginning of the stream. And I understand because it's one of them things that I think a lot of us can relate to, if not you personally, somebody close to you. So I feel like, hey, PS4L, I feel like it was nice that she had that very transparent, very relatable moment on screen where people could talk about it because it happens. Like I said, I went through it. Mine didn't get that bad because I did something about it before it got that bad. When I first saw my hair like just breaking off for no reason, child, I moisture bomb my hair like a son of a gun. I mean, moisture bomb, hot oil treatments, scalp massages, increase my water intake, increase my lipid intake, make sure I had enough fats in my diet, honey. I made sure I reversed that quick because my head too big to be bald. Now that's just the facts. Okay. So I like the fact that she did that on screen. And when they told her about, when they were talking about the stress, production helped her out and showed all the little iron she got in the fire. It's enough stuff going on to where she got a right to be stressed. It'll do it to you. It will do it to you. Right, Janice. I done been there with the hair stuff. I think a lot of us have been there. Even the people that don't want to admit to it. Black women in our hair, child, we have a very tenuous relationship with hair. We do. From the time we young, it's a focal point of our beauty. So much pressure's put on us about hair. You got to grow it. It got to be thick. It got to be long. It got to be this texture, not that texture. You can have a perm. You can't have a perm. You got to be natural. You got to keep it straight. You got to get a weave. Don't get a weave. Like everybody, not only is there so much weight and pressure put on us about hair, we got everybody policing us about hair too. So it's heavy. It's real. It's a heavy conversation. Like it was a short scene, but a heavy conversation. I did think it was funny. Her doctor told her about that minoxidil. Like, girl, it'll help you, but you might end up with a smooth goatee. You might end up with a real smooth goatee. So she was like, no, not the beard, Lord, but hopefully she go ahead. The doctor told her, you can get a little laser hair remover. And I think Wendy need to ask the question, like, do you want the Sherman Hemsley hairdo or would you like a little laser hair remover? Like, I feel like laser hair remover is enough. You going through the breakage right now? It's real. It happens. It happens. I swear to God, I dare you to get a little bit stressed out. Sheila say prenup, them hat sales, little housewife flipping houses with her mama. She is not a millionaire at all. At all. Jazzy, hey boo. Say people's on Twitter telling her to wear her natural hair like postpartum shedding plus stress ain't real. Yeah, people are always saying stuff like that because I feel like to a certain degree, people think it's cool to shame and police black women about their hair constantly. Like nothing you go through, you can legit go through. It's got to be something you did to yourself because you trying to do this or trying to do that. And it's just crazy. The lady going through stress and it happens. And what's worse is you got black women that'll do that to other black women. Like, girl, check yourself. Robyn does need to be dragged to a shower. The nearest one. Monostat, I heard Monostat be helping with stuff like that. I've never put no Monostat in my head, so I can't tell you to do it, but I did hear that. Gaby say, I had major postpartum hair loss when I had my second son. Oh, yeah, that happens. That happens. I grew some eyelashes when I had my son, and then they fell out after I had him. I don't know what that was. Janice say, yes, Seanitra, I love blonde, but I had to stop dying at 20 years. Wow. It took its toll. Yeah, it will. It really will. Don D say, I pull a chin hair out every other day, but I faithfully take my hair, skin, and nail pills. You better. I don't take no pills, but I still have to pluck a hair every now and then. You know what I'm saying? Deborah say, I agree. Our hair seems to continue to bother the non-melanated to this very day. Not just the non-melanated, it bothered the melanated too. You got a bunch of ignorant black males that can't control their bank balance, but they want to control what black women do with their hair. And please don't forget all the pick-me's and mammies that come running out the woodwork to tell you how you need to wear your hair to make dusty men and clear people comfortable. Black women is under pressure from everybody, including other ignorant, mammyish black women. Gaby said it took 2 years to grow it back. Yeah, it's tough now. It's tough. So shout out to Wendy for being real transparent in that moment. I'm not the biggest Wendy fan, but I was here for that. So then let's get to Mia and Robyn at this table, child, with them getting these drinks. Let's talk about Mia and Robyn. Okay, two handsome ladies was at the table getting drinks. And Robyn immediately went back to the spring fling talk. Oh, the spring fling. Oh, the spring. Let it go. Take your L. Y'all tried to front on that lady, thought y'all was going to embarrass her and got embarrassed. And now you can't LIG it. Let it go. Y'all did it last season, and then you wanted to blame the lady y'all tried to embarrass. This time you don't have nobody to blame, so now you just trying to throw off, and it's not really your fault that you was a terrible person. Like, cut the crap. Janice say, is the Green Eye crew breaking up, or is they doing it for a storyline? What you think? I feel like it's a little bit of friction, just slightly, that's on the horizon, because Robyn see what people really see, that she has her head up Giselle's behind. Everybody has accused her of being a proctologist for many years now. So now I feel like Robyn trying to pull back. I don't think that Giselle was aware of it at first, but I think that Giselle is starting to smell what the Rock is cooking. So I think it is a little trouble brewing on the horizon. I think so. I really do believe so. Stylish Luck say, did you get a chance to see that clip where Candice feel that Mia and Wendy kissed on the Mexico trip? I heard y'all say that. I didn't see that, but that's horrible. That is absolutely horrible. Wendy, you brave, kissing on other men and stuff. Your husband gonna leave you. Don't do it. Don't lose Idris, girl. Live your life. Say, spray some rosemary water on your scalp. It works. Okay. You say Mia is a liar. No ifs, ands, and buts. Well, we knew that from last season now. Robyn in the midst of all the drama. She sure is. She sure is. Emma Crawford says, Seanitra, you're 100% correct about what you said about black women's hair. I'm telling you, that's what they do. That is what they do. Yeah, she's a proctologist. She is the proctologist. All up in the anus. Robyn was dressed like a bum. Robyn is usually dressed like a bum. Giselle is always dressed like a clown, and Robyn is always dressed like a bum. Or maybe she wearing Kanye clothes. Who knows? So listen, they sitting down there, spring fling talk. Robyn was trying to, she tried that throwed up under the bus conversation They really the victims. They did something bad, but they really the victims here. And Mia was like, yeah, but who walks up on somebody talking about something? Is this what cancer, not cancer, look like? Which is the same thing I said. Giselle threw herself under the bus, walking up, insulting somebody, because she really walked up to insult that girl. Whether she lying or not, that's her business. If you feel like she a lie, stay up out her face. Or just be like, girl, I'm not getting into that. I'm not talking about that. I'm not even addressing it because I don't believe what Mia said, and just let that be that. You walked up on that lady and insulted her. That's why you was under the bus, under that really, really wide bus with big tires. So then she asked Mia what's really going on, like she really cared. Then she up there questioning the girl timeline about the biopsy and when you gonna get it removed. And you see how that's confusing, and tried to call herself giving her a social media lecture. I'm like, oh my God, girl, if you don't let this go, I see why Juan tricked on you all the time y'all was married. And I see why he eventually, you know what I'm saying, just went on and put his interest elsewhere. You are annoying as hell. It's like literally, y'all, Robyn knows she's lost this argument. It's not even an argument. You and Giselle created it, thought y'all was going to make Mia the focal point. Instead, y'all became the focal point. Like, take this L and move on with your life. Instead, you up here trying to give her a social media lecture to try to make her take responsibility for what y'all tried to do to her. Like, in other words, yeah, we did you wrong, but see how you caused us, like you made us do it to you. That's like the dude that slap his wife around and then come back and say, now you see what you did wrong? I told you I don't want no pepper in my soup, and you put all that pepper in my soup. That's why I had to slap you. It's not because I don't like you. Get the hell out of here. Jasmine said Robyn is really trying to convince people she on the right side of the drama when she, like her fellow bandit, are the problem. And she is being aggressive and passing blame. Right. You did this girl wrong, whether you believe her post or not. It wasn't your place. You did her wrong. And now you trying to find a way for the person that you did wrong to be at fault for what you did to them. Bull, bull, bull. PS4L say, but Mia with the line on Chris staring at her. Child, that's a little bit, but I'm addressing the fact that Robyn cannot take an L and had the audacity after not being able to take an L to come back and blame the person that you did wrong. Because two things can be true at one time. Mia is a huge liar. Do I believe her social media posts? No, I don't. Do I believe it's my business? Absolutely no, I don't, because it's not. I can have an opinion and move on. Ain't no way in hell I'll still be following this grown masculine woman around to be in her face talking about, well, what about the timeline? And when you got the biopsy and you told her you was cancer free and you said this and you said you got to get it removed. You see, get the hell out of here. She's full of it. And then she talking about the girl cancer story blew up in her face. No, it blew up in y'all face because she put it out there and y'all thought y'all had ammunition and you thought wrong. It didn't work out. Instead, you got told F you. Well, Giselle did at least. So anyway, so then that's when Mia, well, actually, no, that's when Robyn took it on herself to go spreading what Giselle said about Chris and what Ashley said about Chris and this and that. So Mia was like, well, I got something, and he was looking at me and he was staring me down, and it was awkward. So maybe it is some truth to what was said. And Robyn's face was actually awkward. It's almost like she was hoping that Mia was going to tell her something good that she could run with. Instead, Mia told her some crap that she knew was a lie. And so she went to rolling her eyes. You wasn't rolling your eyes just because it was a lie. You was rolling your eyes because you got disappointed. LEL said that whole dinner was stupid. Sure was. Sure was now. Gizzard Neck and Robert always play like they the victim. Will they or not? I guess you're saying whether they are or not. They love manipulation and deflect. They never take responsibility for their horrible behavior and blame everybody else. Sure do. Sure do. Yeah, you're right. You're right in the case. Mia is a huge liar. Trifling. Ivy Life Coach say, I'm late. I love how Wendy was mic'd up and was talking about how Mia was lying. Girl, that thing tickled me so bad. Girl, it tickled me so bad. When she said, child, she lying. We all know she lying. That tickled me. And she was like, oh, okay, can we get unmiked? Can y'all get the mics off? But she said it, and she didn't sound sorry at all. Jacob Polk say production earned their checks this episode. The rollback footage of Mia lying was gold. Yeah, because I'm sitting there like, I don't see that man staring you down. Hell, if he looked in your direction, it was just because, it's not often you see somebody built like a defensive lineman that moves, they glide across the floor like that. Take it as a compliment. Chris didn't have Mia on his radar at all. Hey, Oval, say, I wish Mia was as cute as she thinks she is. I do too. Yeah, thank God for cameras, because people will lie on you, baby. Listen, a camera has saved many a life, because people like Mia exist. They will tell a lie on you, and people like Giselle exist. They will lie on you in a minute. Okay? And the Lord of the Rings started all this mess. Well, actually, Ashley started, and the Lord of the Rings took it up. So anyway, then we get over to Karen and Giselle. Now, this was funny. Giselle was so happy to be back. And yeah, Mia is built up like a defensive lineman. She is. She looked like if you take that snap, you better be ready. That's all I'm saying. I ain't scared of her. I'll fight a dude at any time. Makes me know, and it makes me know never mind. But Giselle was so happy to be back at Karen's house. Talking about, I ain't been to the Hugh house in a minute. You sure ain't. You been out there at that barn. Because you tried Auntie Karen and she was not allowing you back in that house, baby. So anyway, you silly. You very silly. But anyway, so she let her in, and she was like, can I keep my shoes on? Karen was like, no, get them off. So she had to come up out them shoes and whatever. And they was like, oh, it's baby steps. And Karen's like, I'm taking a new path with this heifer. I don't trust her, but it's a new path or whatever. So they went to talking about the TikTok class, and Giselle went trying to demonstrate what happened, baby. She fell on that floor and rolled around so awkwardly, it was funny. Karen was like, I know you lying. It's bad. You look so terrible that this lady say you got to be lying. I know good and hell well y'all ain't went to no class and learned how to do that. It was the funniest thing I ever seen in my life. Yolanda say Karen should have saged the house. No, she shouldn't know why she got engaged in witchcraft, because that witch came to her house. All she got to do is put the witch out. Val said, I love me so Seanitra. She's a ghostwriter for some of my jokes. Hey, I appreciate you giving me some credit, because Mia, big manly behind, stole some of my material tonight, and that hoe ain't gave me credit yet. Girl, I like Karen. Karen be pissing me off. She pissed me off tonight too. Yes, the producers do be having them credits. Turkey neck and handsome Rob have no class. Y'all silly. Say Giselle should have brought some house slippers. She sure should have. Chris is in my DM today. He's a cool beige person. Tell him to holler at me. I wanted to ask him I just want to ask him like 2 questions. I got 2 questions for him. Like for real. I ain't lying. Tell him to holler at me. For real. I want to ask him 2 questions. I literally have 2 questions. It ain't got to be on no camera or nothing. It can even be off the record if he wanted to be, but I just got 2 questions. PS4L say, I love how Karen told her she should have spoken to Candice off camera. Exactly. She said you could have done that off camera, but she didn't. Say she rolled around on that floor. She was stiff as foo-foo. That baby was so stiff down there. She looked like molasses in 0 degree weather. I just was like, this is too much. And she had the nerve to be picking at Robyn. Oh, Giselle. Say, Gizzard Neck and Robyn is not nobody friend. They can't be trusted at all. Well, we all know that. Go to his Instagram DM. He'll respond. All right, I'm going to holler at him. But tell him your friend gonna holler at him. My name is in my handle. So tell him your friend gonna holler at him and tell him my name so he'll know. Don't be acting funny. I got a couple of questions. Giselle don't care for Candice, not Wendy. She don't care for nobody. She don't care for nobody at all. And she mad that Robyn got an actual house and not 2 barns that's been hot glued together. That's what she real mad. I believe she real mad about that. Robyn better watch out while she out there doing slick stuff. Thank you, sis. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. So, anywho, they went to talk about that. They demonstrated or whatever. And Karen was like, I heard y'all had a moment, so what done went down? So she went telling her story. Simultaneously, Chris and Candice is over there talking or whatever, and he was telling his story at the same time. So now while Chris and Candice was talking, I'm gonna tell y'all when I get back to the story part, I'm gonna tell y'all exactly where my eyes popped open and said, "Oh no, you didn't." So anyway, Karen was like, Chris probably owe you an apology or whatever, but probably owe you an apology based on what she's hearing. But you know, we'll see how that go. We'll see how that go. But they over there to the table. Candice had that Kleenex folded in that tight triangle. You know what I'm saying? And she was talking about what's going on with her eggs and that her body not responding. I didn't like the wording she was using, y'all, because she was saying like something she not succeeding at or failing at. Baby, you ain't no laying hen. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody grading you on your eggs. It ain't always easy to get pregnant. It ain't always easy to produce eggs, you know, to stimulate them follicles. Everybody's body is different. It responds at different times for different reasons. And I feel like Miss Candice is forgetting you're running around touring. You is performing and stuff. You trying to push your career. You still doing the show. You know what I'm saying? You got your sister staying there to the house. Y'all, you know, hanging out and stuff like that. You got a lot happening. And then you got, you know, the Lord of the Rings over here making up stories about your old man. So the stress, I'm sure, is like affecting your egg production. But the fact that she said she failing at it, I'm like, girl, this ain't no pass or fail class. Ain't no pass or fail class. You ain't no less of a woman because your eggs might not be producing this quick. And she going through all that to harvest eggs. She might mess around, lay down with that man without protection one night. Next thing you know, bingo, bango. You know what I'm saying? I think she taking it, I'm not going to say too serious, but I think she taking it too hard. Like, girl, it ain't that bad. Just let it go. Yes, them two barns is hot glued together. Yes, they are. Y'all know that. I ain't make it up. Say she mad at Candice because she had a tear down house. Yes. And she mad at that young lady because even though she might not have picked the cock of the walk or the pick of the litter, she still can live a good life. And that's what she's mad about. Oh, yeah. Child, the Lord of the Rings, Lord of Sauron is going to turn on Robert. Robert is not safe. Alita say, I didn't like her negative energy either, talking about I'm a failed parent already. Yeah, you ain't failing, baby. You ain't failing. It's, you know what I'm saying? I'm an old mama. I got grown children, and I can tell you, first of all, mosquitoes can get pregnant. So let that sink in. That ain't that big of an accomplishment. Don't have nobody making you feel like, because you can't just pop out children, you know, like a Pez dispenser that you failed at something. You ain't failed at nothing. You say when she not paying, she not no laying hen. I'm crying. I be laughing at the wrong stuff. Well, she ain't no laying hen. She's not in the back of Farmer Bill's yard. They not coming to collect the eggs in the morning. It'll be all right. That's all I'm saying. The turkey neck, she wouldn't have no camera time and she wasn't in other people's business. She wouldn't. Hey, Red Majestic Diva, how you doing, girl? Say she's still mad at Candice for calling her house a teardown. Well, it is. And Candice didn't lie on her. I think she was being nice because I would have sat up there and ripped on that house for a whole hour straight. I'd have climbed her so bad, she probably would have picked me up and physically carried me off her property. PS4L say Green Eye Bandit is an excellent name for Giselle. Envy is definitely a part of her genetics. That might be why the Lord made her eyes green. You never know. Don't question God. He might know something you don't. But she had the Kleenex folded and she was emotional over it. And now this the thing. I wanted Chris to be most supportive in that moment, and he was not. Now, if he was, they cut it out. But I wanted him to kind of give her a little more reinforcement, like it's okay, like it's not that deep. Okay? Now, how her husband ain't going to be destined to be the father of her child? Actually, y'all cold-blooded around here, man. Oval said they all got vanished relationships, so they going to come after Ray, Chris, and Wendy husband because they batteries are low. You know what? You take 30 seconds and go to that reflection corner. I ain't sent nobody all night there, but I got to send you for that, for them low batteries. Janice say if she wasn't with Chris, she would still have everything she got now, and I think that's what they don't. That's what they don't like about her. That's true. That is, I believe that is what Giselle don't like about that girl. Y'all leave the Lord of the Rings alone. I'm not calling her that no more. I call that girl gizzard neck about 3-4 years ago, and it's everywhere. It's everywhere. She is not a Lord of the Rings. Y'all is not finna have me still calling her Gizelle in 2022. No, it's a new day. But yeah, so he say that at first he was mad. That's right. Get on in there. Cutting up. Normally it'd be DT. DT posted done went 3 or 4 times. I just was so overwhelmed. Well, him not wanting none ain't got nothing to do with the eggs that she producing. Up, there go my nephew. Say, I just got here and Val acting up. Child, Val cutting up in the chat. You know, everybody come over here and act up on the porch. So he said first he was mad because he was like, he be going out his way not to make nobody uncomfortable, and say that this the part that got me, because she keeps saying, he asked me, you know, can I talk to you in your room? Now, I'm going to tell y'all, I believe this boy. Now, I'm going to tell you, I believe him. Y'all know I don't be believing men all willy-nilly. Y'all know I don't like them like that. But now let's tell the truth and shame the devil. Okay? I believe Chris. Did y'all hear Chris say, I didn't even ask to go to her room? I said, can I talk to you for a minute? And she was like, yeah, we can step in my room or whatever like that. He didn't think nothing of it because he was like, hell, I know her. I'm nice to her. I done cook for her. I ain't got no way of knowing this lady gonna lie on me. I'm pretty sure the last thing Chris thought in his head was that she was finna tell a lie on him. And I'm gonna tell you why I believe him. Ask me why. I want to see the word why in the chat. Everybody type the word why. Because I'm gonna tell y'all why I know he telling the truth. Put the why in the chat. See, in every lie, there's a little bit of truth. Gives a toll on herself. I want to see why in the chat. You believe in too, Janice? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. There you go. I see the why. That's what I'm talking about. Put the why in the chat. Hey, Jay Della Ray, what's up, Bookie? I knew you meant why. Okay, now let me tell y'all why. Y'all know I'm a whole super sleuth. I can get to the bottom of the booth I lay. Now let me tell you what happened. When Giselle said, and I want y'all to think back. Now picture it. Sicily, 1945. Remember that hooker kept saying, well, I thought my glam team was in the room. I thought my glam team was in the room. I thought my glam team was in the room. Remember she kept saying that? Remember that hoe kept saying that? Okay. That's how I know she invited him to the room. She said, I thought my glam team was going to be there, so it would be okay. Why would you even consider about, oh, my glam team is in the room? You were the one who invited that boy to that room. And you invited him there because you thought people was going to be there. And you was going to, in my opinion, now this is just, this one I don't think I got no proof on. But get on back in that corner, Val. But she did that because, hey, my team was going to be there. So that way she could get him talking bad about Candice or get him saying anything and like, oh, my team heard it and this, that, and the third. But when she invited him there and the team wasn't there, okay, it is what it is. And then she going to talk about, well, he knew they wasn't there because he said goodbye to my glam people. You the one invited that boy to your room. He didn't know who was supposed to be there. He didn't know who you thought was there. Right, Dana? It was a setup. She was trying to set him up to say anything where she could run back and say, well, Candice, your husband said X, Y, Z, and my so-and-so was there, and he heard what he said. And it didn't go the way she thought it was going to go. So then when he's sitting there having a normal conversation with her, there was nothing else she could do. But at the same time, when he's laying it out what actually went down, she over there telling Karen, he asked to talk to me in my room. That boy ain't asked you to go to your room. He ain't asked you to go to your room. You invited him in there because you thought you had people there so you could set him up, bait him into saying stuff because you knew he was comfortable talking to you, where you could come back and say, your husband said this, your husband said that. Period. I'm tired of Lord Saron. I'm tired of this here. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this. You invited that boy to Mount Doom. You thought you was gonna end Frodo right then and there. And Jesus said no. The glam team was gone. And so whatever he said was off the record. Just like that. And I'm gonna tell you something else that she said that made me believe that I'm right about this. Say Giselle glam team was probably busy preparing a cadaver. I don't know why she wanted them folks to be there to witness that conversation, because she was going to try to bait him into saying something. Lord, this girl says she a thirsty hot pocket. Hey, Vanessa. Yeah, she the sneaky link. But the thing is, she wasn't trying to link up. She was trying to set that boy up to say anything out the way about Candice or to get him complaining about Candice because he might have complained before. But couples complain about each other, it don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? Especially when they think they're talking to people they're comfortable with. King Sankara said, I believe she invited him up to that room with the intention of giving him some of that wet pancake batter. Get your butt in that corner for 45 seconds. Why did you say wet pancake batter? Jesus. But anyway, so listen. When she was talking to Karen, right? And I want y'all to remember this because this is important. But first, and then the boy said he told her to leave the door because he was like, I don't want nobody saying nothing crazy because, you know, I'm married and, you know, all this other stuff. And he said that she was like, yeah, because I don't want nobody saying nothing crazy about me either. So the boy even suggested he left the door open. But mind you, when she's recounting this story to everybody who will listen, she ain't told them now time that boy said leave the door open. Y'all peep that, right? Not one time did she say that. You say because her hairdresser would lie for her and start a lot of mess. Well, we know her hairdresser is a crafty and crooked person by the way he leave her looking. You know, anybody that'll send you out with wigs like that person ain't trustworthy. Yeah, she could have talked right where she was standing. She invited that boy to that room and that boy told her to leave the door open and she ain't mentioned that part yet. I don't believe he lying. You ain't gonna say nothing that specific about the encounter and you lying. Not when you know the person can easily debunk and say, no, you didn't. He told her to leave that door open. Yeah, sitting there lying to Karen. Yes. But listen. So this was the other part. Y'all ready? This was the other part. When she said to Karen, talking about some, well, if my glam team not there, then it's my word against his. And Karen was like, how we go from a conversation with somebody to your word against his? Like, how did we go there? The fact that she said to me, she knew it was going to be her word against his if she tried to lie on him. She knew it was going to be her word against his if she tried to take anything he said and bring it public. Because he could easily say, Giselle, ain't nobody said that to you. That's the thing. She was planning on having somebody there to co-sign whatever she took and ran with. Mimi say Giselle neck has many rings as a slinky. That's right, Lord of the Rings. Y'all put Lord of the Rings in the chat. King Sankara say, right. He was the one feeling uncomfortable. Leave the door open, please. That's right. She up there. Poor Chris, he didn't know whether she was going to come at him like Lady Eloise. He didn't want to hear her talking about, come here, Marcus. That boy wasn't ready for that action. He wasn't ready. He said, leave the door open, ma'am. I'm surprised he didn't sit down on the threshold of the door. Dana say, I knew it was a lot because Chris scared as heck of Candice. Well, yeah. Yeah, it was a recipe for a setup. She wanted people there, so whatever he said, she could take it and run. Giselle is a disgruntled, bitter woman. Yes, she is. Nope. She is the Lord of the Rings. I named her Gizzard and I'm taking it back. Bianca say whatever she took and ran with, you absolutely right. I'm telling you, that's what she planned to do. Emma Crawford said, I really do believe Gizzard Neck really was trying to set up Chris. I don't blame Candice for having her husband back. Yeah, she married that man. She supposed to have his, Lady Eloise. Lady Eloise. She moved like Lady Eloise too. You saw how stiff she was over there on Karen Flo. I ain't clowning too hard because I'm a little stiff too. Yeah, Lord of the Rings. Lord of the goddamn rings. PS4L say also Chris knows what a snake Giselle is. That's why he said leave the door open. Yeah. Ain't that song that be on the radio? I'ma leave the door open. That's what Chris said. Say, I'm not going to the corner. I'll stand at the door. That's right. I will stand at the door. Hell no. Sheila say, is it me? Why would anybody husband on the show want to creep with their wife co-worker and tear their marriage up on national television? You ain't lying. Don't nobody look that good. And Giselle can't think that. Ain't nobody finna risk it all for a leg that won't go all the way up. Ain't nobody risking it all for that. LEL said, I'm glad he mentioned how she the one always bringing his Johnson up. Child, when he said that, And listen, she do spend a lot of time talking about that man privates. Mimi say, oh, hula hoop neck. Shoot. Shout out to some more Rambo. Emma say, no man won't Gizelle because she toxic. Child, you reckon that's why? Because men like toxic women. I don't think they got nothing to do with it. I think they might get tired of waiting on her to finally get that leg in the air. I think that's what does it. King Sankara said, well, of course he's scared of Candice. That's his benefactor. You better say it again. You say, ask Giselle what room Pastor in. She don't know. He don't tell her what hotel he at. She'll never know. Bianca say, you know what? Yeah, that's right. That's right. Go get them 15 seconds. Thank you, Bianca. I almost didn't catch him. I'm glad you caught him for me. Get in there, 15 seconds. Take it and run. But it was just so funny. So that's when, that part of the conversation with Karen and Giselle was interesting, because Karen was like, you didn't have to do that in front of no camera. You didn't have to, whatever. If you uncomfortable, you got a right to say you uncomfortable, which is true, or whatever like that. Maybe he didn't know you was uncomfortable, but you didn't have to do that on camera, which is true. Now, Karen said, now mind you, when she said, how did we go from a conversation to his word against yours? Giselle had no answer. Then when Karen was like, did you tell him you was uncomfortable? No answer, because no, she didn't tell him she was uncomfortable. She's full of crap. She's full of it. Then she said, well, what I did, I asked him to go check and see if they ready for me to come out. She said, well, did he go? She said, he went immediately. So basically, you can't say this boy did a goddamn thing to you. And the fact that she said something to Robyn after the fact in the van, as she said, I don't know what van it was, but they keep saying in the van. I feel like she was running it by Robyn to see if she had something she could run with, since she didn't have nobody that'll help her drum up no story and say the boy said something he didn't say. That's why she went to talking about his word against mine. For what? The boy ain't did nothing to you. You can't, still right now, you can't say he did a goddamn thing to you. And like Karen say, hey, why now? Everybody's saying, why now? When Candice was up there talking with Robyn and Chris, she was like, but at the Spring Flame, you did everything but jump up and wrap your legs around the boy. But you was uncomfortable. All the times you seen him after that, you done spoken, you was friendly, the Spring Flame, you friendly, hey, and you initiated the hug. And Chris said that. He said, I don't mind hugging y'all and stuff, but I wait for y'all to initiate that. I ain't finna be, and he tried not to hug Robyn, and Robyn up there with that basin of voice, boy, get up. Come on, hug me, boy. I was like, oh, Jesus. Juan is a hell of a man. I swear he is. But he's smart, though. He real smart. He made sure he gonna get him some athletes out that lady. But she knows she full of crap. It's too many holes in her story. Vanessa says she is pathetic. I know her kids are embarrassed by her BS. Them poor babies, they got a mama and a daddy to be embarrassed of. Robyn ain't co-signed it, but she was still shopping it around. Okay, let me point this out. She didn't co-sign it on camera, mainly because she don't want to be responsible for it, because she know it's not a good lie to tell. That's number one. Number two, she might not have co-signed the PS4L, but why is she shopping it around the people to try to get more responses? What was the point of her telling Mia? Mia ain't friends with Candice, so what was the point of that? You know what I'm saying? She shopped it out to Mia, hoping Mia had a good lie to tack onto it, and Mia didn't. That's why she went to rolling her eyes. Robyn full of crap too. That dude is not trustworthy, period. No. King Sankara said a woman like her is very dangerous. If you lie and steal, if you lie, you steal. If you steal, you kill. That's right. I finish it for you. Hey, True Wisdom 13 said, what you think up with Robyn going against Giselle? Trying to save her job. You ain't see that girl just went and got a fresh mortgage. She can't afford to lose her job. She like, Giselle, girl, we cool, but I need this check. She need the check. Check, please. Giselle can go up on the chopping block. Robyn like, look, I'm tired of being foreclosed on and living in shoeboxes, size places, and I'm tired of all that. So this what we finna do. I'm going all in. She don't care what she got to do. She going all in. That's what I think. But we're going to find out what y'all think in a minute. I'm going to put that link down there, and I want y'all to come up here and tell me what y'all think about this mess with Giselle, because y'all might have caught some more of the lies that I didn't catch. So anyway, like I say, when Robyn got there, now this is where Robyn, this how I know Robyn messy. Robyn didn't co-sign with Gizelle, but she went and told Mia, laughing and kikiing about it. And Mia done went and told everybody else. So the whole group know about Giselle's lie. And then when Robyn gets there, she's sitting up there, you know, of course she don't agree with Gizelle in the confessional. She clarified at the table that he only replied to a story after Ashley said DM, which is what I said last week. Ashley knew god darn well there wasn't no DM when the thing at the top say replied to your story. And then she told him that he did, that Gizelle did bring it up in the van and whatever like that. But what I don't like is you coming to them like you got their back and you supportive and you know it's all a lie and it's some bull and you don't know why she would even put something like that out and why would she wait this long. But you not telling them that you went and spread it. You're not telling them that. Just like Ashley told her about it, but failed to say, but before I came to you with it, I went and talked to Robyn about your business. Now here Robyn is like, oh, I got your back, this so bad, but you neglecting to tell her that you was talking about it. With Mia, with manly Mia, that you know she don't get along with. Robyn was giving Pop Warner Little League coach vibes, asking for that hug. Sure was. I was waiting on her to tell that boy put some ice on it, walk it off. Robyn will throw Gizelle under the bus and drive it over her to keep that check. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that girl got a mortgage. You gonna start a GoFundMe to get Gizelle an eggplant. I'm not studying y'all. JaVale, go on back and take King Sankara with you. Both of y'all skip back over to the corner. She brought it to her because she know that the two of them had beef last year. Right. And she wanted that girl to say something messy and nasty where she could sit up there giggling and kikiing. Don't nobody like no messy dude, Robyn. Don't nobody like a messy dude. I don't like it. And Candice was like, you know, she would have to walk it all the way back because right now Gizelle is dead to her. And I don't think that's gonna happen because Gizelle over there to Karen talking about if it wasn't real, I wouldn't have felt it in my gut. Girl, that was indigestion. That ain't had nothing to do with that boy. So that's when we saw the previews coming up for next week. And I was just glad that we had previews. We saw the bar talk with Wendy, with Eddie. Eddie is not finna be hearing about no 300 racks for no goddamn restaurant with Peter. Peter gonna end up doing that restaurant by himself and making that money, which I'm not mad at. Let's be clear. Jazzy say for me to talk about Wendy's plastic surgery when she don't look the same before her surgery. Child, she worried about talking about Wendy plastic surgery when she plastic all over. And what's real sad is how the hell you gonna be that plastic and still look like that? That right there. That's right. Both of y'all jump. Jump in that corner. Say the way she was moving looked more like constipation. Yes, God. Nothing worse than when you think you friends with somebody and they stab you in the back. Yeah, that's true. When you right, you're right now. When you right, you're right. Now, that's all I'm going to say about that. But I'm going to get a few more of these comments. I want y'all to come say what y'all got to say because I done said everything I wanted to say. Me did. I'm pinning the link to the top. But that was the thing. And then so the bar talk, then they showed that family fun day, child, all of them out there in the sun, hopping around, sweating and stank. Oh, but you know what? I'm going to give Gizelle a pass. Y'all not going to clown Gizelle about her surgery. She needed somebody to pull her neck up. Y'all done sat around here, and me too, because I call that lady Gizzard, and the whole world is calling this poor woman a Gizzard because that neck been bagging and sagging. She had every right to pull that thing up. And we appreciate her pulling it up. I'm going to give her a pass. What's up, nephew?
What's up, Auntie? How you doing?
Child, I'm all right laughing at these people. Ooh, and then in the coming attractions, did you see Michael done snuck and got his yo-yo clip? They say he done got a vasectomy. They done cut the vas deferens.
Michael say no more.
He said, you ain't getting another one. You might have ATM and money bag, yo, but I'd be dang if you get the hedge fund. You not getting all of them. I'm telling you.
Michael said you shall not.
You won't get another one. He said he coming through with the baby block, baby. You won't get that. But now this the funny part. I hope he know that men done got vasectomies and still got people pregnant.
That's right.
Just like women get complete bilateral obligations and still get pregnant. Ask me how I know. Stuff happens. I hope he know it ain't permanent. Ain't nothing permanent but Jesus now. So I can't believe that Giselle is having me go up for Secret Squirrel. I'm trying to tell you.
I can't believe she got me going up for Secret Squirrel's husband. That's what's got me.
Hello? But you know that's the rule on the porch. Whether we love them or hate them, we got to tell the truth. And the truth is Giselle is dead wrong. She nasty. She hateful. That was a dirty lie to tell. Just because Ashley said something, it was like, ooh, let me get in front of this and make it about me. And now that it's about her, she looking stupid. Trying to rally support and you ain't got none. Because soon as Karen get the whole gist of everything, you know she ain't finna stand with you.
Right. She was already backing. You see, Karen did a switch from when she first came in there. Karen said he owed her apology.
No, Karen said he probably owes you an apology.
Well, you know, after she heard
Giselle after talking, she kept talking, yeah.
It wasn't no probability. Everything was gone. Everything was gone. She was looking at Giselle like you might owe him an apology.
Yeah, you lost your mind, man. And you say wait, hold on. Live your life. Ask me who Karen. I don't know who Karen. Did you hear Karen say she not finna tell y'all who it was 3 years ago that squeezed her so hard and pushed her titties to her back? Now I don't know who that was.
Well, we know it wasn't Michael because he usually go for the backside.
You ain't lying. Right. Not only that, first off, that man he looked like he got brittle bones and osteoporosis. He is not squeezing nobody that hard. He squeezed Karen that hard, he'd have fractured his tibia.
I ain't playing with you.
He would have just started fracturing bones left and right. His humerus, everything would have just been snapped.
Oh, but see, Karen understood that whoever hugged her like that was intoxicated and that it wasn't.
And there wasn't nothing to it.
Right. That's why she didn't express their name because she's not on that.
Okay, thank you, Val. I appreciate that. But I'm just saying, you know that dude got that osteoporosis. He's not squeezing nobody that hard. The most he can do is do a little tweak of a butt cheek here and there. What Karen described was somebody who applied pressure.
And that was 3 years. Because at first I thought she was talking about Mia's husband until she said 3 years ago.
Yeah, G wasn't there 3 years ago. Daddy G was just licking out his tongue and air humping, which that was some of the most disturbing stuff. I listen, and I like Uncle G, but nobody don't want to see the uncle do the tongue out in the air hump, man.
See, but ain't that sad? Giselle couldn't even say that much. She couldn't even say the man stuck his tongue out at her.
No, she couldn't say nothing. She was one lie from saying that he just asked her to bow her head for a word of prayer. Like literally nothing. I don't know. She said she wasn't telling and I'm not talking. I don't know. I don't like guessing stuff like that because that kind of stuff can be damaging. Right. And all it'll take is somebody to try to guess who it was. And God forbid I guess the wrong person and people take that and run with it. And then we'll be up here lying on people. So y'all know I get uncomfortable with lying on folks. I ain't finna do that.
You just told them what they'll do if you lie. It all start with a lie.
It all start with a lie. They taking that thing. These lies got wings on them.
Oh yeah.
PS4L said although she was uncomfortable, she handled it off camera. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Off camera, talk to the preach man. You know, talk to Ray. They figured out dude was drunk, and that was just that. That was just that. That's why I'm like, what was the point of all that? What Giselle did, other than trying to get in front of a story to center herself in it. Okay, cool. That's what's up.
And you know the thing, if you were really that uncomfortable, you would have presented that to Candice immediately, like you did Robyn, if it was really that uncomfortable to you.
See, this is the thing. Now, I'm not going to say that. And I'm going to tell you why for a couple of reasons, right? One, women know that other women can be defensive and protective when it comes to their husbands.
Okay.
But you wouldn't have waited 3 years for somebody else to say something for you to say something. At the very least, if that was your mindset, I don't want to say nothing because she might take it the wrong way, then guess what? when Ashley said something, you might have said, well, Robyn, you know I told you back, but you'd have still kept quiet because you wouldn't have wanted your name to be wrapped up in it. Now, you know what? Val talking about Giselle, per Giselle, everybody husband want Giselle except her husband. Girl, grab the link. Don't go to the corner because you down there showing out in the chat. You may as well grab the link and roll up.
She might as well. I got up out the corner and came up here. Come on.
Yeah, may as well. Because if y'all down there clowning in the chat, you may as well go ahead and make it official. Put your stamp on it. You said it. But because y'all be clowning in that chat. Y'all have me nervous as hell saying some of that stuff y'all type out. But you know, I ain't no punk. I'ma say it. But y'all be having a girl nervous. I'm nervous.
And I'm trembling.
All right, that's what I'm talking about. R.I.P. Betty Wright. But yeah, the fact that she held it that long, like, girl, you full of crap. Now my thing is this how I know you wasn't uncomfortable, because I done been around men who made me uncomfortable. Maybe they didn't go ahead and do nothing or say nothing, but they vibe made me uncomfortable. You know what I never did to them cats? I never hugged them. I was never that friendly after that. Like, I've had people literally come back later and be like, why you be acting funny? Like, dude said, what's up? You barely spoke. And I would have to play it off like, child, it ain't nothing. You know, I'm thinking about this. So my mind was on that. What you don't do is run up and hug the person after the fact. That's what you don't do.
But auntie.
Hey, sister.
Hey, look, I was trying not to come up because I haven't watched the episode tonight yet. I'm going by previous actions of Giselle. That's all.
Oh, you been down there clowning like that?
Well, you know, hey, y'all know I'm a clown anyway. I told y'all, Seanitra is my ghostwriter because I get a lot of jokes from her because she be clowning, y'all.
Straight clowning. Straight clowning. But that's why I said what I said about me is stealing material. Like, girl, don't steal nothing else from me. If you don't want to give me a shout out, keep my material out your mouth. Because at the end of the day, like I said, I will roast that girl to the rest of her face melt off. And I mean that. That's on my daddy.
Do you watch how Mia always sticking her tongue out to the tip of the middle of her lip like she a cat or something? Do y'all watch how she keep doing that? I'm like, girl, what's wrong? You got is your suctions in your lip acting up or something? She always keep doing that. It's just watch that habit. Watch that habit. It's a habit. It's a habit.
I'm gonna have to pay attention. I'm gonna have to pay attention because I never noticed that her lips are too distracted. I don't never see nothing other than all them strange features on her face.
Strange.
And when she be talking, her Adam's apple just be bobbing up and down. That thing was distracting as hell. I'm like, man, come on.
Did you say her Adam's apple?
She's so stupid. She is stupid.
I'm like, if you don't put on a turtleneck or an ascot like Fred from Scooby-Doo, do something,
oh my God. Her prostate probably get in the way.
I'm trying to tell you, I don't know what's going on. From what I hear, Robyn is a proctologist. She done had her head up Giselle behind for so many years.
Oh God. Oh God, I'm crying. Oh,
Robyn got experience checking booty holes. Let her check yours, man.
Ooh.
And you know what? I'm late. I'm late because you know I had to catch up. I had to watch the first part on recording. I don't appreciate him stepping to that beautiful black sister like that at the beginning of the episode.
Who did what, y'all? I ain't seen it now. Who we talking about?
Robyn stepping to Wendy like that with all that aggression. I don't appreciate that.
You know,
Robyn needs to stop it. Robyn want to fight everybody but one.
Yeah, but no man don't supposed to be fighting no woman.
I know, but I'm just saying, Robyn is a trip.
Robyn ain't got no business trying to fight a woman, but you know, Wendy let her know last year, I go ahead and get with it with you, man. It ain't no problem.
I don't blame Wendy either.
Robyn ain't finna do nothing. Robyn do all that woofing, but Robyn ain't got no hands. I don't care how doodly you are, you have no hands, and this is a known fact. Because Wendy like literally threatened you, told you better not get your unwashed behind up off that settee last year, and you ain't moved.
Hey, and tonight Wendy told her to get up and told her to sit down.
Yeah, told her to get up and sit down. And what's real bad is Robyn need to go and fight a wash rag. You know, that's the fight I want you to win. Stop trying to act like you gonna fight with people, baby. Go fight with Lifebuoy, Dial, Dove, Olive Olay, Bath and Body Works. It's a lot of fights you can win, but that ain't one of them.
Put a little bleach in your water.
Or go fight with one side piece. Maybe you.
No, leave that girl alone. Cause I heard she's a nice girl. Leave that girl alone. Don't go
Oh.
bothering that girl. Don't go bothering that girl. Now you done gifted her a man. Let her keep him. Don't be an Indian giver.
Oh my gosh. Community property.
That part. Don't go trying to take him back. Listen, you done gave him to the cleanup woman. Now you focus on cleaning your behind in your house. How the hell you got a brand new house with sticky counters, girl?
Well, girl, you know now you know why Giselle was bringing this stuff up 3 years later. You know that, right?
Because Ashley said something. And she thought Ashley was about to be the center of attention, and she was.
Thank you.
And
plus, yes, thank you. And she don't have no new man to bring up for this season. She have seasonal men, and she don't have one yet. She ain't found nobody to play the part yet.
Them men ain't been on the season in a long time. It must be a bad crop because we ain't seen one last year. We ain't seen one the year before that. The man is running from her.
That's why she had to get the pastor to return. That's why the pastor had to return for something. Because she was like, I'm gonna need more child support from you because I ain't gonna have no more income. So can you play like we together?
Yes, and Randa, yes, I did say Lifebuoy soap. Now, I know I'm telling my age, but does she need to go fight some Lifebuoy, some Octagon soap, a cap full of bleach, some brown pine salt, all that.
Oh my God, she said brown pine salt. Okay.
Queen Me say Rings wanted to go after Candice since last year, so the only way to go after her is after Chris next, and then next is Wendy husband. Well, honey, Wendy let her know if you go after Eddie, you're gonna get your behind tore up.
Yeah, I don't think they messing with Eddie no more.
They ain't going for Eddie no more. Eddie can walk down the street butt naked, swinging from side to side, doing the Balls Johnson dance. They not touching Eddie.
Okay. Well, all right.
How much you want to bet? They ain't going nowhere near Eddie. Eddie can put it on a platter and wave it at them. They not touching it. Vanessa say she ain't got no harvest in years. Yeah, baby, that field is dry. That field is laid fallow. Ain't nothing growing out there.
There's a famine in the land.
Yes, my famine in the land. Yes, God.
Oh my gosh.
The PS4L says since Monique laid Jamal out at the reunion, no other man will come on with Giselle. Child. Say y'all calling her Rings. Yeah, she is the Lord of the Rings. We're gonna call her Rings for short. Yes.
Y'all kill me with that.
Listen, Giselle and pull that neck up real good. She still got them deep rings in there, but they pull it up real nice.
They did, because she had some work done. She had work done her face and she had work done to her body. She had a tummy tuck. Yeah, she had a tummy tuck. I think she had a tummy tuck and breast job, and she had her face done.
I'm not mad at that. Giselle 50. Once you hit 50, you got every right. Well, she's 52 now. Once you hit that, you got every right to get you a new set of titties. When you 50, you don't.
Well, I ain't got me a new. I'm 58. I ain't got me a new set yet, but they just got me in trouble. They got me in trouble. I got fired from a job because I hugged the guy for his birthday. And he claimed that my titties was pressing up against him. And I'm like, well, what's the problem? Did your dick get hard or what? But so. No, for real. I'm dead serious. That's some. But yeah, I forgot I was black though. I forgot that I was black.
Dang. And see, but now I'm gonna say this at 50, I don't mind you because I'm gonna tell you 50, at 50, all the girls in my crew, that's when everybody getting new titties. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not mad at that, Giselle. Go and get you a new set of tires. You know what I'm saying? Kick the tires, shine them up. They tins, keep them clean though. You know,
she been had it done. She been had it done.
But that's good. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Pick your neck up. Everybody in America clowning about you having a whole, looking like you like your daddy was a sailboat because you got all them sails hanging on your neck. She pulling things in. Y'all can't pick at that no more. I said, all right, girl. Now I want her to go back. I don't know if they can do ankle lipo, but if they can do lipo at her ankles, go back and do that too. And come back and flex on them heifers. I mean, every scene, I want her to just sit down and wave her ankles in the air like she an air traffic controller.
Well, I wish they could do it. I get it done.
At least some water pills.
No, the water pills keep me in the bathroom. For my lymphedema, that water pills keep me in the bathroom too much. I wish I can get some.
But I'm gonna tell you, I don't advocate for no water pill. Them water pills that have you behind on dialysis. That's what got my mom.
It messes up your liver.
So y'all respect that water pill. Don't be playing with that.
Nope.
I would rather y'all go eat cucumbers every morning for breakfast, like at least have like a half a cucumber every day. Do that.
I do cucumber water. I do cucumber water and I squirt a little lemon in it. I make a whole picture of it.
I'm just saying, I'd rather you do that or eat the cucumber. Y'all stay away from the water pills. I don't want y'all to get sick. You know, all jokes aside, please.
Well, Giselle, I apologize. Get some cucumbers. I just want the fluid off her legs. I was coming from a good place. I wanted to look. I just want, because she's so beautiful. It's just the legs always catch.
But we don't know whether that's fluid. We assume that might just be meat.
Oh, that just might be how she made.
Hey, everybody meat settle at a different spot. All my meat settle on my behind and my arms, and maybe her meat settle on her ankles. And that's why I say, if she go head on, get her little ankle lipo, then she can go wave them legs around. Now, I know it take her a while to get them up there because we seen how stiff she is, but I feel like
was she stiff? Oh my God, she was stiff.
Ooh, baby, she was stiff. I said,
did you see when she was walking when Chris was walking by when he gave her that hug? Did you see how she was checking out his body first before she even hugged him? I was like, damn, she finna eat him up before he even touch her.
But the thing is, Giselle ain't finna give nobody nothing. They gotta wait too long for that leg to go up. She know that's like a drawbridge. Hell, ain't nobody waiting around for that leg to go up.
Oh my God, she said drawbridge. I'm done.
Ain't nobody waiting for that. That's why the men is leaving. They want to be there. Giselle ain't no ugly woman by a long shot. They just be like, look, she like, I'm gonna give it to you, and it's 20 minutes later. Be like SpongeBob, 2 hours later, leg only halfway up. Them boys got to go.
I just want her to mess with her own man. Stop trying to mess with everybody else's husband.
What man?
Who is her own man?
What man?
I said her own man. I want her to get her own. She don't have one. That's why I told you I want her to get one. I want her to get her own man.
No, Val, you picking on the handicap. I just told you it take this girl a couple of hours to get that leg.
I'm still saying, Richard Pryor say ain't no better way to go out. I'm just saying, get your girl. Just get her somebody. Just get her somebody.
Maybe she could fall on the man like she fell on Karen's floor.
I don't want her to get electrocuted with the batteries. I don't want her to get electrocuted with the batteries. So I'm just saying, get her a man. Just get her.
But Val, did you see how she fell? Oh, you ain't get to see it yet.
No, I ain't watched it yet.
Girl, you got to see how she fell on Karen's floor, trying to demonstrate how them girls was dancing. Karen messy as hell too. Let me just say that. I love Auntie Karen, but Auntie Karen messy.
She was messy.
Gonna sit up there and tell that girl, demonstrate, show me what y'all did in the class. Karen. Now you know not darn well. Giselle can't show you nothing in no dance class. Giselle went to walling around on that floor. Oh my God!
Wendy was showing them how to wine and dine it.
Baby, look here. Karen told her to demonstrate it. Giselle squatted down in them knees real good. She let it down She let it down like it was lukewarm, and then she fell over on that floor from behind.
Oh my gosh!
That hip over in the air, like how when you get old, because I'm there. And you can't get up good. You have to roll over to the side and push up on your knee to get off the floor.
Yeah,
that's how she rolled over.
You scoot back. You just scoot back. You just don't get up. You scoot back.
I have to roll over. If I'm sitting on my butt, I got to roll over to my side and get up on my knees to pick this rump up. I done told y'all I got a 60-inch behind. I'm not jumping this thing up. Ain't no jumping this.
I said you got to scoot and tuck. You got to scoot and tuck it.
Stop, drop, and roll.
Yeah, you got.
And that's exactly what she did too. She stopped, drop, and roll like she had a grease fire. She rolled around and wallowed around and milled around on that lady carpet. So I say, would you look at this? Look like it looked like she was trapped and tussling under a blanket. I didn't know what the hell she was doing, but it was mighty goddamn funny.
Okay, I gotta go watch this. Okay.
Yeah, and Val, you need to see how Chris was just. All that watching Chris was doing at Mia, all that gazing at Mia.
Yeah, Mia talking about he was staring at me and it was awkward. Child production showed that boy was looking like he was trying to find the nearest exit. He wasn't looking for that big heifer.
Mia wants somebody to look at her, even though. And what is with this? What is with every time she come around, she gotta have a coat hanging over her shoulders. Either put the put the coat on or leave it at home. Every time she got the coat hanging over her shoulders.
Well, she got shoulders like mine.
Now I'm gonna tell you what that is. Now you want to know what that is for real? Because
what is it?
I'm a freelance designer. I know clothing.
And
see, when a girl is broad across the back like that, when you real big backed it. Big backed. See, when you put them jackets on,
and
you hog it back like that, When you move, it's like you in a straitjacket. So
Okay.
she just drapes it over her shoulder so y'all don't see the width of that actual back. See, stuff like jackets that's fitted to you, it'll actually show the full width. It won't nobody get mixed up like, oh, that's part of her arm or part of the shoulder. They can see pure back. Pure back. And she don't want to show that pure back because that's a lot of back.
It is.
Honey,
Yes.
Miss Thing gives baby got back a whole new meaning.
Okay now.
That's a big back to her for. I'm telling you.
It sure is. It sure is. That's
you gotta fight her. You kick her in her knee. Don't let
in
that
her nuts. I mean her knee. Her knee. Her knee.
Yeah, kick her in her knee. Don't mess with her feet.
Not the nuts. Her knee. Her knee.
Because if she mess around and put you in a bear hug, you done. Anybody back like that, they put you in a bear hug, you gonna have to fight for your life.
Yep.
See, Ashley said it. She trying to hide that them linebacker shoulders. She trying to hide that pure back.
That she do, because I was saying every time I see her, she got a coat thrown. I said, "What is with this?" Either put the coat on. I thought maybe she want to get a sleeves wrinkle or something. I was like, "Why do this girl every time got her coat on? Why she's sticking her tongue out to the middle of her lip all the time?" Yep.
Listen,
I said, "Oh,
she be looking like somebody big mama." You remember them old ladies used to put them sweaters around their shoulder and have that little pearl clip holding it in place?
Heck yeah, she looked like a retired Madam Home girl.
Sophistication.
She at the door. You got an appointment?
She got it. She had them jackets. She had them jackets and sweaters draped across her shoulder, like she about to go and sing a hymn.
Yeah, you got an appointment.
Lord Nisi say not her feet. Her feet will send you to astronomical places.
Oh my God! Did you see when they put the camera on her feet in that class? Did you see that? Because remember before Giselle was talking about her toes hang over her shoe. But did you see how they put? I said I know them is 11 or 12s. Did you see her feet?
I think she said she wear 12s.
I thought so because God dang, her toe was like long as one of my fingers. I was like, oh girl, you could scratch somebody's back. I'm just saying.
Jay Just Jewel say, evening, y'all. Giselle was stiff, but Robyn was stiff as an ironing board trying to move in other episodes. But see, Robyn was stiff and entertaining. Giselle was just stiff. Now, Giselle entertained me tonight. But if you put her next to Robyn, Robyn was more entertaining. She was.
Sharice was more entertaining.
You know what?
I got it on it. You know what? I'm gonna go because I'm gonna have prayer for you, King. I'm gonna have prayer for you.
I enjoy seeing Sharice.
I'm just saying. But Sankara, you got to give Rasputia a break because Sputia was fine this episode. Sputia ain't bothered nobody.
Yeah, look, Miss Lattimore was good this episode. She actually tried to play
everybody know Rasputia Lattimore fine. Don't start.
Stop it.
Alita say wide back, full Adam's apple, pothole face, Mia is toe up. Yes,
tell us how you really feel.
Yeah, child.
I'm glad she's getting better makeup. I'm glad she is getting better makeup because she didn't put some stuff in them ditches that she had in her face.
I told her hell, we know she watching. She's stealing my material. She must have heard me told her to go by Home Depot, get that quickcrete, that concrete that you can whip up real quick.
Oh my God!
And just fill in them holes, sand it down, and just, you know what I'm saying, and put your little coverage over it. That's all. All she needed was a little spackle. Nisa say the Miss Doubtfire look with the clip. Yes, exactly. And that was Miss Doubtfire.
Well, G like it.
I know that's right, honey. Uncle G eyes going bad. Every time he look at her, he's seeing something else. He's seeing a whole nother person. He probably see Cardi B in that house.
No, he be squinching. He be squinching. Every time you look at her, he be squinching.
Uncle G can't see what the hell going on.
He sure can't.
He feel his way. Woman every day.
He feel his way through.
Yeah. All she got to do is change her wig, and he having a whole affair. He don't know who in that house.
you better not tell my wife.
All right, girlfriend, I gotta run. But
all right, girl.
But he said, he did get back with me. He said that he was out right now, but he gonna catch up with you. But I sent him your link.
All right. To my Instagram or to the channel?
I sent to this one right here because I thought he was gonna come to this one now, but he said I'm out right now. I can't do it right now, but I'll catch it later. But okay. I told him that you're gonna DM him. He's okay.
Thank you. Appreciate
it. Bye, y'all.
Bye, girl.
Bye, girl.
Child, you say when. when Secret Squirrel cracked on her feet last season, clomp, clomp, clomp. I didn't understand why they was mad about the feet. I didn't understand. They weren't talking about it's transphobic. I'm like, are you trying to tell us something about Mia that we don't know? Because I thought them was her children.
Yes.
Now, if them ain't her children, then say so.
Somebody let us know something.
Let us know something. Because Candice said her feet was big. She didn't say nothing about her being Victoria. So if y'all trying to tell us something, then go on and tell us. And quit playing.
And the hands too. They talked about the hands a little piece.
Ooh, yes, God. Yes, they did. They didn't lie either. Them some big mitts. Them some big mitts. Them some, soup bones. They, that's why I say I ain't mad at Wendy for not trying to fight no dude. Come on now.
See, but Wendy know what dudes she can and can't, because she knows.
Right, because she know Robyn can't fight. Robyn can't fight. Robyn is not
just
from the hood.
Robyn gonna talk a little noise and sit down. That's all.
Right, but Mia's from the hood. Listen, Robyn ain't trying. I mean, Wendy ain't trying to fight no hood rat. No dude from the hood. Come on now.
Right.
So I wonder who was the husband Karen was talking about. Child, we all wonder, but Karen says she not gonna tell.
And we got to respect that.
We gotta respect it. Say Mia Porch can hold water and stop the water shortage. Ooh, y'all some cold-blooded people. Everybody get in the corner. Y'all just all go together. God dang.
Yeah, she gives Kenya a run for her money.
No, true wisdom, because she said 3 years ago, and there's no way that could be Gigi wasn't there 3 years ago. Y'all gonna respect Karen, man. That's right, y'all. Hit that like button. But listen. So overall, what's your opinion about this mess with Giselle? You think it's finna die, or you think they finna drag Giselle?
No, you know what? Before I got on, I called a little piece of Watch What Happens Live. She was on, and
who was on?
Giselle. And Andy even let her know that he was lost with her accusation. He's like, I don't really get what you're trying to say. He was basically saying if the man didn't say anything to you to make you feel uncomfortable, he didn't do, and he said what everybody else said. Why if he didn't make you feel comfortable, why didn't you ask him to leave your room?
Right.
But see, you invited him. I do believe, Chris, you invited him to the room, and I don't think Giselle's gonna let it go, because we've watched her for a couple of years. She gonna ride this to the reunion.
Well, you know what? She just like Robyn. They don't know how to just let stuff go. Like when they get an L, they can't just take the L and keep moving. They want to keep fighting with that same L.
Right, like Robyn not inviting it. It's going around the room and inviting everybody except the woman
individually.
That was lame.
Yeah, that was real lame, real whack. Like, girl, I know you thought you ate, but you didn't.
Right. I don't have time for her. I'm not gonna ask her anything about her kids and their schedule.
Like, girl, bye. It ain't got nothing to do with asking them about them and their schedule. It's about the fact that you actively went out of your way not to invite this lady. You could have sent invitations to everybody or did a text invite, and nobody ain't had to know nothing.
Right.
You did that in front of her trying to be nasty. That's why I say Robyn get on my nerves. I ain't never seen nobody like that. As soon as you start taking baths, you get brand new. Lord Yolanda say Grizzle should be dragged by her gankles, not the gankles. Jazzy say Gisella's pissed Candice off to the point of no return, so she is not going to let up on her. Well, see,
literally
right.
The point of no return, because she was barely in that episode.
That's true. Yeah, she wasn't really. She not feeling that Miss Giselle pull. But now this the thing. She pissed her off, but y'all, you got to give it to Candice on this one, because she did not give Giselle the response that she was looking for. She didn't. Mm-mm. She did not give Giselle the response she was looking for. She did not get at all what she was looking for from that encounter. What she got was nothing. Candice literally paid her dust.
And she's grown up. You can see the growth, and even by the way she walked out, and because we used to Candice yelling and making a scene.
But that's what she said. That's what she said in the confession. She was like, they used to rat-a-tat-tat. She said, I ain't giving none of that. I got too much to lose. And I say, back time. Mm-hmm. Now she know. If you got something to lose, you doing something with your life. Giselle ain't doing nothing but sitting on that show and hoping to sit on there forever doing nothing. And it could work. Hell, Candy Bird's been sitting on RHOA since season 2 doing nothing.
And
So
Giselle do a little bit more than Candy, just a little bit.
she do. She go around being messy and bothering people.
Candy don't even do that. Candy just
Barely.
eat.
Candy barely do that. She'll do a little dry gossiping behind your back here and there. That's about all you gonna get out of Candy.
And eat.
But Giselle do a lot of messiness. And I feel like Candice going to that producer was very telling. The fact that she went straight to him, that's basically saying, oh, I know where it's coming from. Because I know about the meetings y'all had. Remember, when that mess all jumped off with Monique and them, she the one went live eating out that styrofoam plate. I was mad at her for that. Eating out that styrofoam plate. And she told them about they was at Andy Cohen baby shower. And all of them was sitting up talking about what kind of story they could tell next. And the producers was in on it then. So that says to me, she know what y'all do. She done been around for y'all while y'all doing it. So that's why she went straight to you and he up there talking about why you telling me I can't control what she say. You might not can't control what she say, but Candice know 9 times out of 10 or 9.9 times out of 10. If you didn't tell her to say it, she ran it by you and you gave it a thumbs up.
You gave it approval. And you see how messy they was with Wendy.
Yeah, they tried it, baby. But listen, Wendy gave it to him, honey.
I'm talking about the producer. That when they went outside and they purposely had that conversation with her mic on.
Oh yeah, well that was Wendy's fault. Wendy knows she still had a mic on when she was talking.
My girl had just got, a man had stepped up at her. She was frustrated.
That's right.
She wasn't thinking in her right mind, and y'all going, but she still, now y'all feel like y'all called her a lie, but she didn't call Mia a liar out there in public. She felt Mia was lying, but she still.
But she didn't call her now. She, was like, I know she lying. We all know she lying. And I'm not mad at her for that. I could feel whatever way about you, but I don't have to come up to you and insult you and try to humiliate you in front of no camera. It wasn't necessary to do that.
Right. What's the I don't see what the big, if the woman had it or didn't have it, or it doesn't affect anybody
at all. That is her personal private business. Now I might clown her, and like I said, if she's still one more piece of material for me, I'm gonna drag her to the rest of her face come all the way off.
What she stole from you? I'd have missed that.
Child up there calling Wendy Miss New Booty, like I wasn't the one who dubbed her Bubba Sparks. Like, girl, quit playing with me. But and I meant that. But with that being said, 2 things can be true at the same time. What that lady put on her social media was her own goddamn business. Robyn and Giselle ain't nobody mama. Now all of a sudden Robyn want to give her social media lectures. Like, girl, who the hell are you?
Right. The woman that
lecturing her over social media. This was about y'all thought y'all had a gotcha on Mia. Oh, we got you. You lied. This what cancer, not cancer look like. They thought they was finna grandstand and show out. And that girl doubled back on them and was like, child boo, and F you. As she should have. Like I said, y'all know the rules on the porch. Whether I love you or hate you, we got to tell the truth. Mia was right in that moment. She was. Whether she lied or didn't, that's her business, that's her social media. Them was her fingers, that was her phone. And not piece of that was their business. Not piece. And I don't want nobody in my replay trying to tell me ain't no word. I already know that. Okay.
And Robyn, you over there getting mad at Wendy about something she ain't even say. They should.
Yeah, Wendy ain't even had nothing to do with this. Like, how is Wendy your problem?
You said me and Giselle said. She asked, was it the 2 of them or just Giselle?
Was it just the 2 of them or was it other people? Right. That's all she asked. Was it just them or was it somebody else? That girl ain't did nothing to you. Hell, I can see you being mad with Karen over Wendy, and you ain't got a right to be mad at Karen if the truth really be heard, because Karen just told a girl, gave her the heads up that y'all was talking and had a problem with what she posted, so she wouldn't walk in there blind. But if you was gonna be mad, I could see you being mad with Karen over her. Like, Karen, why did you have to tell her that she came in hospital because you told her whatever, yada yada? Why on earth are you trying to pick with Wendy? Like Wendy is your problem, girl. You got a lot of problems, and Wendy ain't one of them. And that's the truth. Just Jules say it looks like the Green Eye Bandits got some tension this season, or is it just for the storyline? I'm telling you, I think it's for the mortgage payment. Now that's what I think.
Auntie, them people sit and do a podcast every week together. This is clearly for a storyline.
I think honestly, they do that podcast together, but when it comes to the show, I think that Robyn took her gloves off. Like, I'm gonna be messy. Do I believe that it's possible that she told Giselle, girl, I got to do what I got to do? She probably did tell a girl, I got to do what I got to do, but I still believe this is for the mortgage.
So I mean, but you believe that they tension is just so Robyn can keep her check coming.
I think it's so Robyn can keep her check. I don't even see no
Absolutely.
tension yet. I don't see tension yet. I feel like tension gonna get there though.
See, what I think Robyn trying to do is Robyn trying to make sure when all this backfires and the public is at Giselle, she ain't caught up in the middle of all that fire from the girls and the fans.
That's true. That part too, but
she trying to play a more neutral
she's still
role.
being messy on her own.
Yeah,
but going to Mia to spread that story some more was still being messy.
Yeah, but she being slick with hers.
Right, but she distancing herself from Giselle, and I'm gonna tell you something else. They might sit on that podcast and do whatever, yada yada. Well, you and I both know when people watch stuff on the playback, they feel a whole different way. I'm pretty sure Robyn ain't gonna tell Giselle, girl, I was talking about you real good over there with Candice and Chris. I doubt she told her that, but I bet you she found out tonight.
I know what I want to tell you. On Watch What Happens Live, Giselle said that because Andy asked her why would she bring up the fact that Juan's name was not on that lady's house.
Yeah.
And Giselle said that she claimed, but we know Giselle's a liar. Her and Mia got a little bit of lying problem. Well, Mia got a whole lot of a lying problem, but
yeah.
Giselle said that they had that conversation on camera and it just wasn't shown.
I don't know if I believe it.
I don't believe it either, but I'm just letting you know that was her story. Now, I do believe they're the type of friends that when they get to that reunion, Robyn will go along with something like that. Which is, I think their tension is going to be very lightweight and ain't going to make it past the whole season.
Oh, never underestimate two messy heifers. Don't underestimate that, because when it start turning into every man for himself, God for us all, somebody gonna get mad. It's like when you were a kid and you play fight. Remember, Big Mama them used to say, "Don't play fight," because somebody gonna get mad.
It always turned out to a real fight.
Right. Watch them now. Just watch them. And don't say I ain't never gave you nothing. I'm telling you, just watch
them. Well, I'm watching for that. I'm definitely watching, because every time I watch Mia and Wendy in a situation, I'm trying to figure out, what's going to lead to this dude attacking Wendy.
Right, because that disturbed me.
Yeah, because
right, Bianca, and peace. And is the word, sis. I said at least 17 times a day. Thank you. I appreciate that, because it wasn't and piece of their business. I can even use it in a sentence.
Can you spell and? Can you use it in a sentence, please?
Well, Bianca says spell A-U-N, and that sounds right.
A-U-N, and. I don't know how. But I never know how to spell, but I know everybody I know use it.
Yeah, you can use it in all kind of situations, all kind of ways. Like it can actually be a noun too. It can be a noun. It can be a verb.
Go and educate the people.
Yeah, you can use am. Am is very useful. Like, okay, Candice could have used am. I know she don't speak that vernacular. She's not from our region. That's regional dialect. But she could have said, "My man ain't looked at you not am time," and that would have been proper.
He don't want am piece.
He don't want am piece of you. He ain't finna spend a minute trying to push that big ham hock in the air. That man ain't not am time thought of laying down with you. Like she could have used am a bunch of times.
Mm-hmm. Thinking of him, him and his beard and the way he rub it disturbs me.
I know, but I'm not a big beard person. I think beards used to be cute till they turned it into a social media thing. Now I just want everybody to shave.
Just be clean. Just clean
everybody.
face.
I want everybody to have that booty face. You know how when them boys get released from jail, everybody got that smooth face that the top lip be naked. I want everybody to have jail face at this point. Just booty face. Juan, what's up? I appreciate you. Yeah, I want everybody to have prison face at this point because I'm tired. I'm tired. Once they went to my beard gang and all that bull crap, everybody and their mammy got a beard. Even women walking around lined up. Listen, I'm tired. Shave it off.
Why you got to be so funny tonight?
I don't know. I feel some type of way.
What's going on?
I don't know. I don't know, nephew. I don't know. It might be my pressure. They might be done ran up my pressure.
They done raised your.
They did. They did. It was Mia. Mia did it. Her and them big Claude Hopper she got up there stealing my stuff and don't want to give nobody no credit.
Okay, now at this reunion, Mia, you better. I don't care if they cut it out. You go on Twitter and say they don't cut my scene out. You give my auntie credit.
That's right. Either that or quit stealing.
Right.
I don't care how big your hands are. The Lord did not give you big hands where you could steal. That is not why God gave you big hands. Yes, and a prison face.
She a pathological liar, so we know she gonna steal.
Yeah, you're right. They did.
Now we don't want you to progress. Don't progress.
Yeah, don't be that. Yeah, don't progress. That's the one time you don't need no progress. Jules say them beards had a lot of sins. Just saying. I'm saying. It's cool that the beard hides sin, but just take it off. Expose the sin, repent, because I'm tired. Say, look, women, not women walking around lined up. They are. I'm tired. I tell you, I'm tired. I'm tired at this point. Men that like that fella that got Nene all caught up, his wife, his old lady suing her. What he got? Beard.
Beard's is trouble, ain't he?
And his beard up there ashy. At this point, I'm through. I don't even want to figure out whether you done oiled it, whether you didn't oil it, whether you washed it, whether you didn't wash it. Just get rid of it.
You know what, Auntie? You just made me realize something. You got Todd.
Yep.
You got Chris and you got Nene, dude. All of them trying to gain some off a woman. It's the beard, y'all. But ladies, watch out for the beards.
Be careful. Be careful. I don't do that beard stuff, man. Say the reunion should expose these liars. Child, at this point, they need to theme that reunion. Who's the liar? Sheila say, how did she know that where they was eating, busting in on the husband and wife lunch? They must have invited her. She ain't come running up in there like the Kool-Aid man.
Give me a hug.
Yeah, that's what she did do. Give me a man. When she put that bass in her voice, she almost snatched that boy up out that chair. I say, oh God.
Chris, you better hug her.
First of all, Chris was looking nervous. That lady snatched him up out that chair. I say, ooh. But it's funny though, like, you know what I'm saying? Now this just me talking. I done said this before, and I don't care about saying it again. The two darker skinned ladies on the cast is the better looking ladies. But you got, these other bras up here, they being rough and hostile and aggressive. And then you got Giselle over there with that drawbridge leg, acting like that boy talking about he's a sneaky link. How the hell you sneak and get something to take all day to lift up? Come on now.
You got one of them look like E.T. was their daddy by the head shape.
The child, that's talking about RoboCop.
Robot forehead all day.
Yeah, that's RoboCop. That's right, Mr. Weller. All I'm saying is, talking about a sneaky link. It's a sneaky link when it's a microwave meal. It's not a sneaky link in a slow cooker. All day. Did we not sit there and watch how long it took her to get that leg up in that clip? I'm the only one seeing it. She was over there struggling. She was leaning on the everlasting arms trying to get that leg up. And she talking about a sneaky link. Can't nobody sneak in there and get a goddamn thing. He got to tell you in advance. You got to oil it up, put a heating pad on it. You got to try to stretch it a little bit before he get there. And you got to start raising it before he even pull in the driveway. How is that a sneaky link? Evolution say, I believe the producers told Robyn to showcase that she has a mind of her own and is not joined to Giselle by the hip. They might be did tell her she got a mortgage payment, and I ain't blame her. Yeah, Chris was fearful. I saw fear, and I don't blame him because that's scary. Emma said the only reason Robert mad at Wendy because she was trying to deflect because she know her and Gizzard Neck was in the wrong. Now she trying to throw Wendy under the bus. How? By not inviting her to go out there and get funky and musky with him?
And she would be one planning the day of athletics.
Naturally.
Because she's
Naturally.
Aretha said a natural woman, and we got the natural, we got the natural man up here planning the athletics.
That's right, honey. I told y'all that's Vera from Living Color.
Hello, my name is Vera Lamar.
That's Vera, baby. Jules JG say Ashley's body is boyish. That's why Michael was attracted. Oh my God.
Why you
that
did
was
that?
rough.
Why you did that?
I had to clutch my chest.
Boyish.
Oh,
Ash, I got the look.
Oh my God. One said y'all are assassins tonight. I'm not trying to be, but just Jules JG came out with a semi-automatic, just letting off.
That's a theory.
Man, just Jules JG got the extended clip. She got the extendo.
Boyish.
I'm through.
Sorry, Ashley.
I ain't got nothing to say about that. I'm not touching that. I'm not touching that. I'm not touching that. I don't know what Michael was thinking, other than maybe Michael wanted somebody that was gonna be okay with his lifestyle.
Hey, Auntie, you say you ain't touching it, but Jules say that's wrong. That's why Michael was touching.
Listen, that's just Jules' analysis of the situation. I'm not touching that.
She said
Lita say she, and Lita co-signing. Lita say she ain't lying. I'm through. Somebody just shoved me in front of a bus, right?
They've done the investigation. See,
they done
the
it.
Investigation.
They done it. They done all investigating. Oh my God. Listen, if ain't nobody else got nothing to say, if all hearts are clear, I'm gonna let y'all go to bed on that note. I don't even know what else to say after that.
Ooh, not the benediction.
Yes, may the Lord watch between me and thee.
They say Ashley look boyish, and you say Robyn and Robyn.
That's Vera.
Robyn look like Vera, and Mia look hella mannish.
You ain't lying. Now that one there, listen, I'm gonna tell you what made me say that about Mia. Number one is because my eyes work, and number two, because when Candice said that girl had big feet, they say she was being transphobic.
So what y'all trying to say? Because we know what transphobic is.
What y'all trying to say, and they never cleared that up. How you can't accuse her of being transphobic without you explaining to me why you trying to tell us on the low that this is a dude.
So Mia, what we want, I ain't gonna say what I want you to do, but what it would be nice for you to let the cameras go into one of these doctor's visits you supposedly having, so we can. I want to see what the doctor call you.
I don't want to see that. They might show something else. Now we did see her school pictures with her friend that she gonna turn on later, and she looked like a girl there, but that don't mean much. You know, the fact that they said transphobic because they said that she had big feet, that just kind of threw me off. I'm like, what y'all trying to say, man?
Because you can't be transphobic towards another
woman. If we both natural women, how the hell am I transphobic? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm asking. So after they said that, I say that's a whole dude.
Ashley looked like Willy Wonka. What? Why y'all doing Ashley tonight? What Ashley did tonight?
Well, Willy Wonka did have a dome on him now. Did Ashley give us any real tears in that kitchen? It was a scene I didn't see not even a little bit of water.
Whole lot of noise.
Whole lot of noise, and she ain't even got enough sense to fold up that Kleenex like my girl Candice do. Candice can fold that thing in a neat triangle.
Mm-hmm.
If she don't get a Kleenex endorsement, it's because she black. Now I'm gonna say that.
I'm sure you're right.
Because don't nobody represent Kleenex like Candice. She broke it out just for old time's sake on this episode, and I say there she go, represent.
And she know right the little spots that hit around her eye. She do it so delicately.
Okay, yes indeed, it's an art form. Lisa Gordon say also last season production kept showing us them size 13s. See, I was gonna give her a 12. You say 13?
Okay, Auntie. So what if it's a 13 in women? What does that in men?
Okay, women's. I think it's like our numbers are 2 sizes over y'all, so that's like a men's 10.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I don't want no woman wearing them.
A man's 10. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, buddy.
No. None against if any woman. I know we ain't got no women over in this chat wearing the 13.
You don't know that. You don't know that. One of my friends back home wear 13, and I love her dearly. So
But
sometimes sisters got some big foots, and she not even tall. I'm taller than her. Some women just be, like Peggy Hill on King of the Hill. Peggy Hill got them big foots. So sometimes some women just got big foots.
So me or some kind of Peggy Hill.
Yes. That's what I'm assuming.
That's her auntie.
That's her auntie. Mm-hmm.
Well, Monty Seanitra ain't got no size 13 feet. Praise be to the Most High.
Hallelujah. I don't have nothing like that.
Not you singing soprano.
Listen, I can say first and second soprano, alto, and a little bit of tenor, but I can't sing bass like Robyn Dixon.
Yeah, Robyn go
ahead. Get up out that chair and give me a hug.
Don't y'all be acting like that with me.
Whew. Listen, it's too much. Oh, not the boy placenta factory. DT, you just stay in the corner and got that picture of Alf up there. That's right, men's 11. Okay, I had it wrong. I'm sorry. I was thinking the 12 would be a 10, so a 13 would be a men's 11. That's a nice size foot.
Ooh. Yeah, Wendy, leave it. You did the right thing, Wendy. Leave it alone.
Leave that. I'm telling you.
That's a big Negro.
You ain't lying. Oh my God, Ashley looked like Bigfoot. You so silly. DT is just clowning tonight. I can't say I'm calling me a foot from now on. God dang, Auntie Eva, really?
Y'all got foots and rings. Y'all, I can't deal with y'all.
Foots and rings. Mm-mm. Oh my God. I can't fool with y'all tonight. I'm good.
And secret squirrel. You look at
and secret squirrel, but that's my girl. I just personally,
she's grown.
I said it before. I feel like I just wish Candice wouldn't do that makeup like that because she got a better face than all them heifers, and I feel like she giving them a false sense of security with their makeup.
Yeah, her and Wendy are definitely the best looking women on the cast by
leaps and freaking bounds. Randa say she bigly. Yes, she is. She's a little bigly. Not your twin mama say that's a hoof. Hey, Ray. Man, look, we finna go in a little bit.
Yeah, she's very vocal.
Made out of stone. Not a stone horse, Jesus. Oh, God. Today. But
that's not nice.
It's funny. It's goddamn funny.
Everything
but yeah,
right funny.
But that's what I'm saying. The two dark ladies on the cast are the prettiest ladies by far. I feel like Giselle felt comfortable to tell that lie. One, because she full of crap and she feel like production is on her side, which apparently they are, by the way Eric was acting. And two, because I feel like Candice be giving them a false sense of security by painting her face up like that. She might paint her face up like that, but you still ain't no competition for this girl. Like, do you know that man see that girl without that makeup on? I don't care what type of makeup she put on to come at the house. He see her in the house without it on. He is not finna trick on her with Grandma Moses and the drawbridge. Like, it's not happening.
And the question has never been, what does Chris see in Candice? The question has been, what does Candice see in Chris?
Right. It ain't never. And you know what? That's how it's supposed to be. When you get married, make sure you marry a woman that looks so nice that people say, what the hell is she doing with him? You know what I'm saying? Like, she looks so good. Like, that's when you know you won.
That's actually a compliment.
That's a compliment. That is a compliment. I had a man try to holler at me. Look here, from England. Had one of them accents. And go to say something to imply like, oh, your husband must have plenty of money. I was like, huh? Talking about something because, you know, you above his level or something. But he used some slang. I had to make him like translate what he meant. And I was, you know, irritated. But I said, you know what, though? That's a compliment. I'm going to take it.
That's a compliment to you, and that's a compliment to your husband.
There you go. But the thing that got me, and I mean, sure enough got me, was that Giselle was silly enough to think that a man is with a young, attractive woman, but he's going to run over there to mess with Granny and the drawbridge. And everybody knows in the fairy tale, the drawbridge is over a moat. That don't even sound safe.
the moat with the gators in it and everything. Leave it alone.
Yeah, crocodiles and all type of stuff in that moat. The moat ain't safe.
Probably where all of the restroom stuff
The
go from the
sewage and
castle.
stuff run out there and everything out the castle.
Giselle.
Like, girl, you tried yourself.
And sitting there looking constipated, telling Karen the story. Man,
look, it was the fall on the floor for me when she eased down in them knees and fell over backwards.
See, but that you just answered her drawbridge problem. And I'm gonna leave it like that. She just gonna have to ease on down that brick road.
Yeah, but even after she dropped down there, you see that leg ain't come up. When she was in that class, she was over there trying her hardest to get that leg up, baby. She finally got that leg to move, and it was something else. But you seen her struggling, her and Sputia.
Hey, Auntie, so you say if she dropped down on it, she gonna have to struggle to get up?
She's still gonna have to struggle to get that leg up in the air. Ain't no man on earth leaving no young, attractive woman to run over there to play with Granny in the drawbridge, and I stand by that.
With the Tin Man daughter.
Huh?
With the Tin Man daughter from the Wiz.
Yeah, slide some more to her.
Slide some more.
Slide some more to me. That's what she would have to do. And ain't nobody doing that. Nobody, I'm just saying, like literally, nobody is gonna do that.
And it's been proven, because where's your man?
Listen, now, and when it come to that, hey Lala, when it come to that, J Mall had her when the legs still work. Now, in her defense, J Mall had her when the legs still work.
This is true.
Sherman hung around long enough for her to get that leg up.
But was it in decline at that time? Because
it might have been, because let me tell you something. That's part of life. Like, we could joke about being older, but we all getting older. I'm old my goddamn self. I told you, when I get on the floor, I got to roll over to my knees, or else I'm finna be down there all night long, like Lionel Richie. And that's the facts, Jack. But I ain't never been stupid enough to think that no man is finna leave no young, attractive, healthy woman with good knees to come chasing my old behind to hope it's a good day and my leg will go up in the air. I would never tell a lie that stupid. That's all I'm saying.
You ain't even got the money to take Chris away from Candice. He over there where the money resides.
Okay. But not only that, even beyond that, who is fin to leave? I'm still saying the bed of a young, healthy, attractive woman to go and try to crank the level to lift up the drawbridge. Who's doing that?
For the right price, Auntie.
Do you know how much money she'd have to pay that boy to make him go over there and take on that Herculean task? We all saw how heavy them ankles was. That boy's not going over there to do no hard labor. He ain't commit no felonies. Who the hell is going? I'm just saying, who's going to do that?
Are you saying sleeping with Giselle is a punishment?
It might be, because apparently Karen talking about she got a flamethrower. I'm willing to submit she got a starter pistol. Because everybody she brandish it to, they take off running like it's a track meet. So apparently it is not a flamethrower. It is a starter pistol. So it sounds like punishment to me.
With sewage water.
With a moat. I ain't going to say it's sewage, but I'm going to say it's a moat.
Auntie wouldn't say it's sewage. I'm going to say it's sewage because I done already called it wet pancake mix. So
my God.
I might as well go on. It's just
I wanted to throw my shoe at you from over here when you said wet pancake batter. I said, no.
I'm so proper. Every once in a while, I like to just put my foot out there on the wild side.
I understand. Sometimes you got to go there.
Blame the people in the chat. When I came in there, they were going crazy.
They be doing that. Everybody come over here and show out. Then they go to other people's chat and act like they've been in church all day.
No, they
come over here and clown.
Ooh, they be so sophisticated. Praise them over there.
Yeah, then come over here and cut up. Your twins mama say, speaking of knees, sis, please tell me you saw Meg. Yeah, I seen Maxwell online trying to give Meg a run for her money in more ways than one. You seen Maxwell up there scooting with his knee down on his knees, bouncing on his knees, trying to prove he got good knees. First of all, that's the old people drop. Young people don't do that. Them young people drop down and pop back up. Y'all thought Maxwell was trying to be sporty. Maxwell was bouncing, trying to give himself some leverage to get back up. That's number one. And number two, Maxwell over there walking like somebody fine auntie. Why his booty so big? Why his hips so wide? Why his thighs so thick? At that point, I didn't even hear his song. When he was down there scooting, all I heard was he thick. That's all I heard. I'm like, he over there thick as cold cheese grits. And he gonna get back up and start switching out, booty just jumping and twitching. I say, oh, hell no.
Lord, sanctify us.
No.
Sanctify us.
Child, please. He was doing something. I feel like he only gave Megan a run for the money, a run for her money in the booty department, because he over there built. Maxwell looked like he done got a BBL.
Oh no, not a Saucy Santana.
Yes, sir. He got it. Maxwell looked like he could do the left cheek, right cheek.
You go take your blood pressure medicine.
I'm gonna go take my pressure medicine. I am.
Because Mia, this is your fault. Because Maxwell ain't do nothing. This is your fault, Maxwell.
You know, because I normally try to behave during these reviews.
Yeah, you don't deserve some corner. We just can't put you in the corner because you run the show. But
you go.
You done earned you about 2 minutes and 30 seconds at least.
Yeah, I earned a couple of runs. Yeah, Maxwell thick. Ain't he thick? He old thicky thick. Evolution say he gave Auntie Uncle. Sure did. The way he switched off after he bounced up, baby, he switched like y'all see it. I was like, okay, Maxwell. Oh, say, oh no, Maxwell is a small guy. Yeah, you know when they thick, them booties be popping. Say, nationally, you take 30 seconds. Listen, y'all the one asked me about Maxwell and that big old booty. Hey, Renee in the house. I guess y'all gonna act like y'all ain't see DT say that Giselle looked like a wrinkly ball sack. I didn't see that, but thank you for pointing it out.
Oh my. I ain't the biggest Giselle fan, but I ain't gonna call her that.
God dang, boy, DT is rough. Go take 30 more seconds. Just, you know.
30 minutes.
Chris don't want to eat rotten tilapia for dinner. Ooh. Is that what y'all saying is in the moat? Because I'm not finna say that. Don D say, I gotta see this knee thing, because in concert, he just fool on the floor from one side of the stage to the other singing he. I mean, he still got his voice or whatever, but yeah, he was down there on that floor. He dropped down his knees. He went to scooting and hopping like he was trying to get the leverage to pop back up. And I know, because I did that when my knees first started going out. I could get down there and I have to bounce a little bit and then, like, you know, work yourself up to get the leverage to stand up. But he jumped up and went to switch, and that booty was just a jump. And I say, go, Maxwell.
This one is well.
Okay. So I used to love me some Maxwell back in the day. I like the music. The melody is really nice, but I know you're not going to sing that song. Yeah, Lita did say powdered milk. She did say that. But yeah, Maxwell over there looking thick, baby. Hey, Snow White. So I see why he keep to himself. I know his family when I see it. Okay, let me tell you something, Snow White. I ain't mad at him being family, as y'all put it. I like that term. I think that's slick. But it was just the way he tried to play it off like his knees was still good. That's what I didn't appreciate. You know, as somebody who knees done actually went out. And yeah, I'm hating a little bit. I am. But yeah, I didn't like that he tried to front it off like his knees was still good.
Did you say you was hating a little bit?
I was hating a little bit, you know.
At least you're woman enough to own it. See, some people don't like.
Yeah, I'm real. I'm gonna tell you when I'm hating on you. I was hating a little bit that he could still get down there at all. But my thing is, you're gonna sit there in front like your legs still good. Boy, your legs ain't no good. They one pop from not working. He at that stage where every morning you get up and walk to the bathroom, your knees sound like popcorn popping. Because I was at that stage. I remember that stage. You could still get down there then on a good day. But you was going to have to bounce 3 or 4 times before you could get back up. But yeah, he did that, honey, went to slinging that booty. I say, go ahead, Max. Go ahead, boy. I don't know why all these people doing that. Genuine keep doing that little weird thing with his neck and them legs, flinging that leg around like somebody old uncle at a barbecue.
Because they becoming the old uncles at the barbecue.
Man, look, I might be the old auntie, but I'm not finna play myself. I'd rather stay home and watch churn and bake cakes and stuff. I'm not finna go out there and embarrass myself. Got to do ignorant stuff like leaning on the table to shake your booty and stuff like that. I'm not finna do that. No, I'm gonna stay home and watch kids and make tater pies. I'm not going nowhere.
They got to lean on the table.
Yeah, you got to lean on the table to twerk. And no,
to keep stay home. Balance, to keep from hitting the ground.
Yeah, to keep from falling over. Just stay home. It's that simple. Just stay home. Not your twins' mama say, I was hating on how thick he is. My goodness gracious. And the two looked back at it at the end. Yeah, he did look back at it.
Oh, no.
Yes, he did. He folded that thing and looked back at it. I said, you better go ahead, Max, and give him hell, Max.
What Snow White say? Part of the family?
Yeah, that was Snow White say. Snow White say he family. And I believe it. I believe you absolutely right. I believe it. Yeah, strike a pose, baby. So they bringing R&B back and Usher and his watch this, everyone has a gimmick. Hey, I ain't mad at the gimmick. As long as you give me some good singing, you can flang your leg, you can twerk and throw your booty, Maxwell, all that. Just do some good singing. So, I mean, it is what it is. Ain't no secret in this world. Sure ain't. Sure ain't. True. Hey, Tay-B. Say, why Giselle can never get her wigs right? You know why? Because she's so evil. That's a result of evil. And y'all let that be a lesson to you. If you around here sinning, your wig's going to look just like that.
Or Kim Burrell.
Or Kim Burrell. God darn, because Kim Burrell just got an evil wig. The wig is possessed. Lala, thank you for the super chat. So I needed this study breaking these laughs. I love y'all. I love you too.
Love you too, favorite sister.
DT say Maxwell's so thick he can make milkshakes out of them cheeks. Listen, that boy's so thick. You have to cut that with a chainsaw. That's some density back there in them cakes. Density, baby. That's thick. But he sure looked like he had a BBL. I don't know if he really did, but it looked like it. Say her wigs is made out of horsetail hair. That's why it don't look good. Oh, so you trying to say she cut it off meal? My bad. I need to go take my medicine.
You need to go take your medicine and go read a couple of scriptures, okay?
I do. I'm gonna go and read my scriptures before I go to bed. I am, because Mia got my pressure up tonight.
He got your pressure. And listen here, dude. Don't be having my auntie disturbed on those Sunday nights. You probably went to church. You went to church today?
No, I actually didn't go today because my leg was sore, like my knee was real messed up. That's why I'm hating on Maxwell knees. You understand?
It's okay. He'll be there in a minute if he keep doing what y'all say, then throwing himself. That him, Giselle, they all on their way.
But that's Giselle, right. That's why Giselle my knees ain't no good now because I kept scrubbing the ground, and this thing, you know, I can't even sit down. I gotta fall in chairs like Giselle fell on that floor.
My mama just said that today. My mama said, you know what, baby? I remember when I used to be able to sit down. Now I just got to fall.
You got to fall in the chair now. Evolution say they get tummy tucks and BBLs. Apparently, that's what Maxwell got. Mm-hmm.
Father, fix it. Fix it for him.
Just George says that why Giselle live in a barn. I'm through. On that note, I'm going to get the hell away from y'all. Y'all is crazy. Y'all not making this no better. I'm telling you that big burly woman that upset me and ran my pressure up. That's why I've been clowning all night. And instead of y'all helping me to stop, y'all steady going and steady clowning. I'm getting out of here now.
They've been encouraging it.
Yeah, they've been encouraging it. Instead of saying, no, auntie, stop and pray. Don't do it. Don't drag her. Don't roast her. Y'all been feeding into it and roasting everybody else too. Lala say, I'm still trying to enjoy dropping down and getting my eagle on while it lasts. Yes, enjoy it now. Because eventually you're going to be just like me and Giselle, falling down and rolling over on your knees to get up. So, you know, yeah, enjoy it while it lasts, okay? Eventually you're gonna be like Maxwell. You're gonna drop down and have to scoot and bounce for a while before you can get back up. So that's just life. We keep living and stuff happens. That's all. Keep living and stuff happens. So
y'all said the man turned around. I'm stuck on y'all said the man turned around and looked at
He did. He looked back at it. Didn't he, y'all? Tell him. He looked back at that thing. He jumped up and he was working his arms and he looked back like y'all see it. I said, okay.
been putting the work in. 100 squats a day challenge.
Yeah, child. 100 squats and nothing. He been eating his rice and cabbage. He been eating his rice and cabbage. I was waiting on them to start playing. She got a don't. She got a don't. Maybe it's time for the twerky later. Like he was ready. That thing was jumping. Maxwell had that booty jumping like a jackrabbit. I said, all right, Maxwell.
All y'all going to repent because y'all have been very rough tonight. I've been the only calm one in the building. Y'all have been very rough.
Ooh, listen. Mia don't need no helpline. She got it. But DT, thank you for the super chat. Say Giselle looked like a roasted horse with a side of mustard potatoes from Robyn. Thank you for the super chat. You are terrible. Nacho Twins mama say Maxwell just knew he ate that. He did. And his booty ate them pants. Did you see how his booty gripped them pants? Maxwell ate that. And he clearly ate whatever put all that rump on him. It's some sisters right now need to find out what is in his diet. They gave him that thing so they can quit going to the Dominican Republic and Turkey. Whatever he eating is what y'all need to be eating. Lord. Yes, he did shake it like a rump shaker. He actually shook it like a salt shaker. Snow White said he making sure he still got it. I do that too when necessary. Make sure I still have bounce. That's right. You better make sure that thing still bounce. You better. But listen, I better get up off here. I'm serious. I'm finna get away from y'all because y'all got me clowning and I'm finna go. So listen, before you go, 1 to 10, what you rating this show?
Oh, I'm gonna give this a good 8.5.
I'm gonna give it a 9.
Look at you. I'm
gonna give it a 9 because it had a lot of mess and it's more mess brewing. I can see the mess brewing.
You know what? Usually your score is lower than mine. Come on, Potomac. All right.
Yeah, Potomac coming through because I see more mess on the horizon. I see more mess on the horizon.
They have made me forget. I don't even want it. I really don't want Atlanta to come.
I don't either. But they coming back.
And we go watch.
I don't know about all that. I got to pray on it because this last season was hard.
Auntie, they're gonna lose all of the fan. We only watch so we can come back and know what to talk about during the live. You know that.
I know, but it was so hard. I don't know how I suffered during Atlanta.
Listen, me and my auntie text the whole thing. I promise you, I can't get her. I can't get her but 15 seconds for Potomac. Atlanta, we know the whole.
I can text and talk to you the whole time during Atlanta. Ain't nothing happening. Yeah, Potomac, I got to pay attention. It's a nonstop thrill ride. Something is happening.
Mess around, they called you. Say, I'm gonna miss something. I can't talk to you right now.
And wait till you go to the commercial. Yeah.
Yeah, but Potomac doing it, and it seems like a whole lot. I'm gonna give them a
whole 9. Bianca says she gonna give them a 7. She gonna say the higher ratings for later. I'm gonna give them what they earn. I ain't gonna hold back on them. I'm gonna give them what they earn. Hey SFL. But listen, this what I'm finna do. That right there. Hit that music. Listen, I'm finna get away from y'all because y'all is a bad influence on me tonight. But I love y'all for every bit of it. I'm finna go, but I need y'all to hit them 3 free buttons. Oh man. Let me stop right now. Snow White, thank you so much for the super sticker. I appreciate that. Where's AT2 when you need him? You know he got that 999 song. Where my little cousin at with the 999 song? I need him to come through. I appreciate you, Snow White. That's love. That's everything. But y'all hit them 3 free buttons. The like button don't cost you nothing. Please hit it. Please support Black content creators. You know we ain't got no backup in YouTube if y'all don't back us up. Please go ahead and hit that like button. And even if you hit it, double check it, because sometimes YouTube will take it back. Hit the notification bell. Make sure you click all so you'll know every time we go live on this here porch. Okay? And subscribe. If your subscribe button is red, that means you're not subscribed. And double check it, because just like Sis said at the beginning of this screen, sometimes they'll unsubscribe y'all. So please double check. Make sure you still subscribe. And please feel free to share this video, because somebody else might need to laugh to brighten up somebody's day, all right? So listen, if don't nobody else tell you God loves you, I love you, and ain't nothing you can do about it, baby. And I'm going to tell y'all good night. Nephew, tell these good people good night.
Good night, y'all. You know I love my family.
All right. We're going to holler, y'all. Bye now.